everybody. Welcome to another edition of the United Gamedom podcast. This is episode 38. We are February 16th, 2013. I hope everybody's alive after that comet, that meteorite hit Russia. So welcome once again. I'm joined by my two co-hosts this week. First off, the Fighting Irish himself, Mr. Darren Moore. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. Just a bit tired this weekend though, 'cause I work at the night and didn't get a whole lot of hours sleep though. But it's probably my own fault for staying up till after 11 this morning watching stuff on the net.
Watching videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
and other things,
Okay.
which I'd not like to mention here.
Porn.
On YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Non-daily motion.
no, other means.
Okay. All right, and I also have Mr. Minnesota himself, Derek. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. Looking forward to my Monday off for President's Day.
Yeah, you guys
Got a
have
3-day
another-
weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that they got a 4-day weekend. I don't know if there's some other holiday that I don't know about, but I just have Monday off.
Yeah, it's called I Can Take a Friday Off holiday.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, some people do that. Take 4 days.
Yeah, it's the Homer Simpson 4-day weekend.
Yeah, the 4-day weekend plan.
Yeah, it's like Homer, the plan called. If the plan called said if you don't come in tomorrow, don't bother coming in Monday. Woohoo! 4-day weekend.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I guess we should get into the games we've been playing. Of course, the podcast has been reworked. If you're not up to date, the news goes last. So we'll go first with the games we've been playing, and since Darren has played another shit ton of games, we'll let him go first. So, what you been playing, Darren?
Yeah, yes, shit ton of games. Yeah, 6. That's not as much as before now. The fact that I've only been playing mainly one game this week anyway. The other ones, like, I just downloaded Earthworm Jim HD first of all because it's on sale there at 400 points. I got it before it was over with and played through it.
Mhm.
And have you ever play Earthworm Jim back in the day?
I don't think so. I don't think I played that game.
Yeah, we rented it like way back on Genesis, I believe. Never finished it. Never really. I don't think we ever really got too far.
Yeah, it's basically it's a HD version of the original one back on the Genesis and Super Nintendo, and it has like a special edition on the Mega CD or Sega CD if you're American, if you're from North America. I played through it now, and I was actually doing pretty good though, going through the first few levels without any so much problems though. But then all of a sudden the game just got kind of ridiculous, not like ridiculously hard. It kind of felt bullshit though, because sometimes it felt, those times when you're playing a platformer and you feel like you hit the A button to jump, but instead you just walk forward and fall into a hole. I've basically got a lot of them in this game though, and pretty much got annoyed though. But eventually did finish it though, after losing a good few lives during the last few levels though. But that game's very enjoyable though at the end of the day. But it's like really just really hard. Like I heard the original version's really hard though, and I never finished it back in the day either though. Like I got to pie around the middle of the game though, during its heyday.
Mm-hmm.
I also played, I don't know, just decided to, because listening to the Rad Rascals and Andy sometimes goes on about his love of light gun games. And I think last week there they talked about, I think Ben talked about it, he's playing Heist of the Dead Overkill. And I decided to go back into that game and finish it because I played some of it though like a while back, and then decided to play it again and use the Wii Zapper attachment and play through it, the end of it, just the story mode of it. And it's like, if you like your light gun games, then this is definitely one to check out though. It's very enjoyable. Some of the levels are really hot or annoying because sometimes you flip and feel like your weapons are just you have to upgrade your weapons now. And
Mhm.
after each level, you get some money, and then you have to upgrade each weapon. In you lock weapons, like you started with just a pistol, like the Magnum, and then you can get like, an SMG or a shotgun or an assault rifle and out there. And you basically have to upgrade your stuff. Because sometimes there's like basically a screen full of zombies, and you feel like you have to shoot, and then reload just fucking the kingdom come, or else
Mhm.
you're just gonna get fucked. But it's a really enjoyable game though. The bosses are really easy, so they are, because
Okay.
they pretty much tell you like beforehand like what the weak point is, and then every time you fight off a boss, they have like basically a red thing circle or surrounding the area, like a certain points in the boss battle. It's just basically that happens, and then you have to shoot it, basically showing you where to shoot. Easy enough though, but very very enjoyable game. There's like a director's cut after you complete the story mode, which is basically the same game, but like more zombies and like longer cutscenes and extra stuff and that there so as well. But I'm not going to do that
Okay.
anytime soon. Um, I went back to Borderlands 2 for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Um, I was at the that's I was at the it's not basically like the Mad Moxie thing in the game,
Mhm.
like the slaughterhouse or whatever it's called. That's pretty much where I was at. Played it for a bit. I was about to die, and then I just turned it off, kind of rage quit.
Yeah, you
So
don't
you.
want to do those by yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't blame you. Me and
yeah,
Derek took a while to do those. There's even one that
yeah.
we didn't finish. I think one of those tournaments that we didn't even go through.
Oh, I went back and finished it
Yes,
by myself
Oh, you finished it by
when I
yourself.
maxed out my level. Yeah,
Okay.
it was easy. I just tore through everything then.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. It was just basically the first round of it there, because I just got the first one, and then just did the first two levels all right, I believe, waves. Although I did nearly die a few times, but then I fucking was shooting at an enemy, and then I got hit by an enemy, and fucking couldn't find one around me,
Mhm.
even though I was shooting one, but he fucking skedaddled, and then basically I just quit then, because I don't like losing money in that game, even though you fucking don't really use it that much. But
Well,
what I
hopefully you didn't like screw up your character's save game by not saving and quitting,
Yeah.
because that could happen.
Alright, what do you mean by that now?
Well, you said you turned it off before you died.
Oh no, I didn't like turn it off now, like fucking turn off the 360. Just basically went to the dashboard
Okay.
before it.
Okay, well,
Before,
still, that's yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I
actually
always
thought-
you always want to save and quit,
I guess I should
just
have
because
done that anyway.
it'll because there's been problems in the past with losing like badass rank and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that's what actually it did though, because I actually had to spec my character again with the badass rank because it was all reset.
Hmm.
Like I had all my points though, but I was just had to spec them again, which was annoying.
Damn.
Like at 40 odd points to.
Must have been a patch or something.
Yeah, there was a yeah, because you had to download a compatibility pack. So it was.
Yeah, that's
I
just if you
got-
want to play multiplayer with people.
Yeah, which I just downloaded anyway, and I'm hoping to play with someone with tomorrow now, or like today when this goes up now, because the fact is, I actually do want to go back and try to finish that game though, but I don't really want to play it alone
Mhm.
because I just
Yeah, I
want
don't
to go
blame you.
back there to get in the swing of things. But yeah,
I don't blame you.
it takes longer when you're playing alone, and it does get kind of boring after a while.
Yeah, when you've been playing alone, that game gets, to me, in my opinion, it gets kind of boring playing by yourself.
But the strange thing is, though, that's pretty much what I spent most of the majority of the first one. I played it pretty much majority of the single player,
Okay.
so I don't get why.
I think the
feel
problem
this
is
way
that it's
now.
more difficult playing alone. Like the first game, you could do it pretty well because it was
Yeah.
it was much easier to be overpowered in that game. In this
Mhm.
game, it's very balanced, so it's hard to just destroy
Yeah.
everything like you could in the first game.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
yeah,
I guess so.
that could be.
I probably agree with that now. That's probably definitely the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still like the game though. Just didn't really grab me as much as the first one because I would have had it finished by now and probably done all the DLC or most of it anyway.
Mhm.
So once I get through the main game, I'll download the DLC or whenever it goes on sale probably. which hopefully will be sometime soon.
I have the season pass, and I've only played the first one.
Yeah,
Just because, like you said, I don't really want to play alone, just because it's difficult. Not because it's boring. It's just that it's difficult.
Yeah. There's a guy now. I want to hopefully get to play with someone tomorrow. Now he basically spent I think he's played like over 150 hours of the game. 'Cause he absolutely loves it. He's like several characters though, and I was basically asked. I think he's playing with Spain from Rat Rascals later on as well.
Okay.
So
I don't know if you saw it, but I tweeted. I got like an email from Raptor that says, "Here's your yearly play summary for 2012," and it said I played like the most played game was Borderlands 2, and it was over 100 hours. I don't know if it was like 105 or 120, somewhere in between that range. So I played it a lot too.
Mhm.
I don't even think I played any game last year for 100 hours.
I probably got that email, but I deleted it. I didn't really pay attention to it. Could be.
Yeah. It was kind of neat to see some stats, and like they said, the most rare achievement I got was one in Darksiders 2. I think it was the Death Tomes one. That was the rarest achievement that I got, I guess.
I don't know if I got that one now. Like I got the majority of them anyway though. Like I finished the game in Apocalyptic. I'm sure that's maybe a bit rare, I guess.
Mhm.
'Cause that game's pretty difficult. It was pretty hard on that difficulty anyway. Moving on, I got Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus on the Vita for rent from Love Film. I want to fucking get Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but even though I put all 3 versions of that game on my Love Film queue at the highest priority, still not getting sent out. Seems fucking still people are still playing that bloody game. So they are. I got the PS3 version, I've got the Xbox 360 version, I've got the Wii U version. Like even the Wii U version I can't fucking get, and no one has that version it seems. But yeah, if you ever played Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox or the Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PS3, it's pretty much just that on the Vita, and those games are they're very enjoyable, but they're fucking hard as hell.
Mhm.
I finished Ninja Gaiden Black on the Xbox, and it is not an easy game. I tell you that now. Like you're not gonna like it, Dennis. This is a game definitely not for you.
No.
Like you said, DMC was good enough. It was like easy. It wasn't like too difficult for you. But this is basically the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
You'd get pissed off very easily.
Mhm.
I'm currently on mission 4, after doing the bloody blimp level. We're on this blimp, and then fighting this bloody guy with this electrical fucking doodad on top of the blimp.
Okay.
It's a very good game. Like I really ever finished the first one. I actually finished the third one. The third one's actually probably be a bit more towards your liking because it's not as hard.
Okay.
It's still pretty iffy at spots now, but it's definitely not as hard as it was. This is the first
Yeah, I
one.
heard it wasn't that good though.
Yeah, the third one's not that good if you like the first 2. The
Okay.
second one I wouldn't recommend whatsoever. That one's just so fucking cheap as hell.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a full bottle of heart. Oh, I'm gonna fight this enemy now. Oh, he grabs me. Oh, basically I lost half my health in one bloody go.
Yeah.
That kind of bullshit.
I couldn't be able to pass that.
Yeah, I can't get past the third boss in that game. That's how fucking bad it is. Never got
difficult.
past the third boss. Still playing Mutant Muds on the iOS and pretty much nearly done with that game now. I've just locked the last set of levels, getting all the wee trinkets you get in that game.
Mhm.
Very enjoyable game though. But the thing I don't like about it is it's one of those kind of, you have to be precise with your jumping and your platforming. Because sometimes you use this little jetpack, like hover pack thing, and sometimes you feel like you actually were on the platform, but nope, you're not. You fall off and hit the spikes and you're dead.
Mhm.
Just one of those kind of, have to be quite precise. And finally, I'm still playing Ni no Kuni. I'm about 27, 28 hours into that game now, and I'll be playing another, at this point I'll probably be playing maybe another 40, 50 hours of this game, because I'm pretty much doing all like the different side quests and bounty hunts and all that there, rather like just going through the main game. So you'll be hearing me talking about this game for pretty much the next while.
The next 4 months.
Yeah, well, not 4 months now. Probably the next month at least.
Okay.
Although it's going to be kicked to the side next week because my baby's coming out next week with Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yeah, that's right.
So come Thursday, Nino Cooney's getting kicked to the curb for the time being, and I'll be basically playing that game to death. Well, not really, but yeah. But Nino Cooney, I'm actually enjoying it a lot more now than I am before though. The AI is not as fucking bothersome as it was, because you have this whole thing now where you can actually set your setting to like all out attack, where you basically lash at the enemy, or you could do all out defense where your familiars, your AIs defend against like special attacks on the bosses and that there. So it just basically makes things a little easier.
Okay.
Plus I grinded a bit at this point where you get like loads of XP by defeating this monster, and I've buffed up some of my familiars up to their max rank and making it a little more easier for myself then. It's always good. And that's pretty much all I've been playing, so on to who else? On to Derek, I guess.
Yeah, let's go with Derek. What you been playing?
Okay. Well, I've been playing one game mainly, but I will save that for last. I think it was either earlier in the week, last week or last weekend, I watched a quick look on Giant Bomb of a game called The Room for iOS on iPad, and it's a puzzle game with kind of like a Lovecraftian theme to it. Like there's this otherworldly stuff going on when you solve these puzzles and you find these little notes and stuff. So I decided to buy that. It was on sale for 99 cents. I don't know if it still is or not. And I was playing that like Monday and Tuesday during the week. I finished the level that they were on in the quick look, which I think is the second chapter. So I'm at the third chapter now. And I really do like it. I don't play puzzle games normally. I mean, this isn't a puzzle game like a match 3 game or anything. This is like I don't know. I guess I don't really know. I don't play anything like this, so I don't really have anything to compare it to.
Myst or something like that, would it be? No.
Maybe, but I don't know what you do in that game besides just walk around and stuff.
I never played any of those games anyway, so I think it's one of those kind of adventure / puzzle games now, the Myst games.
Yeah, I think so. So anyway, you have you go into this room and there's like a box in the table, and it's like all dark and it has this kind of creepy vibe to it. And then you're finding these notes from this guy who's investigating. Well, I guess I won't spoil it too much, but there's definitely some weird stuff going on that's definitely like Lovecraftian. And so you're unlocking these, finding keys and opening little sections of these boxes, and you're finding another puzzle piece for another area of the box. It just keeps on going and going and going. And I don't know exactly what happens at the end, but so far it's pretty fun. I know, like Brad was saying on the quick look, the touch controls are very intuitive. Like when you're turning a key or twisting a dial and stuff, all that kind of stuff really feels good on the iPad. I think there's an iPhone version too, but it's probably just like the first level. I think it's called the Room Pocket. I think that one's free, but if you have an iPad, I would recommend you pick it up for sure. Like I said, I don't know if it's still on sale for 99 cents, but
yeah, that's right. So I seen someone tweet about it last week there, and I was like, yeah, I might as well get it now because I heard good things about it.
It's worth it, yeah. So I've gotten to the second level. I finished the box that they were on in the quick look, which was a little tricky. There is a hint system. Like if you just can't figure out like what the hell you're supposed to do, you can just hit this question mark, and it'll give you kind of like a clue. It won't straight out tell you. I mean, it might if you keep on clicking it, but it'll give you a clue to like send you on the right path. And there's actually one thing I didn't know is you can tilt the iPad. You can actually there's the gyroscope in there. There's some puzzles that need that, and I had no idea you could even do that. I clicked on the hint that one time, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you could tilt this thing to make this thing move in the puzzle. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, I really like it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what ends up happening in the final room or puzzle or whatever it is. So just a couple quick things, like more news items than anything. I just got an email today that I got into the SimCity beta.
Nice.
So I will be playing that either later today or tomorrow. Or no, I think it has to be today, isn't it? Let me check on my email again. But
No, I think you have it until Monday, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Of course, I don't have Origin or anything, so I have to get all that shit set up.
Yeah, so
good luck.
Put the next 5 hours.
Oh yeah, it takes a while, Derek. Just want to warn you. It takes a really long time.
Continues until 6:01 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday, February 17th. So
Okay.
yeah, I have to play it today.
So it's 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday.
So I'll have to do that one. I have to run some errands here in a bit, but looking forward to that. Hopefully it doesn't run like shit on this laptop, but we'll see.
You know what the date that's out now? I think it's like next month now.
Yeah, March 5th. It's
yeah, March 5th. Yep.
Okay.
That'll be a crazy day for me. Jesus Christ. It's
what else is going on?
Well, you guys don't care about MLB. MLB 13 is coming out, and Tomb Raider coming out that day also.
I'll probably get in Tomb Raider. I'll be getting Tomb Raider.
Yeah, Tomb Raider. That's right.
The MLB 12, the show, the last one actually came out here on the digital Vita, on the digital store for the Vita, which
Really?
I find very strange. Yeah, like the PS3, like they never come out here, those games, like I mentioned before. But the last year's one was on our PSN store,
Okay.
and I was like, that's strange.
I don't know how it is on the Vita, but you should get it if it's anything close to being what it is on the PS3. You should try it out. I think you'd like it.
I don't know. I forgot what price it was, but I don't think I would have paid for it anyway.
Yeah, well,
Like,
don't pay $50.
I think it was. I forget what it was. I think it was like £35 or something.
Oh, that's a little expensive.
I might get Tomb Raider now because I'll mention it later though. I'll mention it in a while. But
Okay.
let's just say I'm going to get a little payment next week in my payslip, which you should be like, what the fuck?
You're getting a payment, like a raise or something, or
Well, just probably go
bonus?
on about it now. Yeah, kind of a bonus. The thing is, they basically they're notifying us that there is some sort of screw up with holiday entitlement at our place with some people, and they basically didn't know how long this went back into now, and sort of a little goodwill gesture. They're basically, I think they're giving all the night shift colleagues, I think all of us are getting some sort of payment. I think it determines how long you've been there as well. And I got a letter there on Wednesday night, or it was a Thursday, basically saying you'll get one goodwill payment of £495 in my thing next week, in my payslip next week, as well as my wages. So that's nice. Hello.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to finish.
Yeah, I'm finished. That's so yeah.
Okay. Moving on, I just want to mention that Best Buy has some deals right now for President's Day where they have some pretty good discounts on a bunch of different games. Darksiders 2, which we talked about briefly a few minutes ago, is on sale for $15, brand new for $15. Both PS3 and 360 versions. So if you were on the fence or if you have any interest, I would highly recommend you buy that game for $15 because it's well worth it for that price. They also have a bunch of other DS games or 3DS games on sale. I think that Paper Mario Sticker Star is $20, and I think Professor Layton is on sale in Kid Icarus.
I'd get both. I'll get Layton and Paper Mario if they're region fucking free. Thanks Nintendo for that. Because they're still bloody full price here.
I think they're $15 or $20.
Yeah, so. If they're region free, and well then it gets Best Buy, so we don't get Best Buy over here. But if it was like somewhere else for that price, I definitely would have gotten them.
Yep. And then I bought Pokemon Black version 2 and Pokemon White version 2 for $15 each, rather than paying $35 each. So I don't know. I probably won't spend a whole lot of time with those, but that's a really good deal because those never go on sale. Like those Pokemon games, like first party Nintendo games rarely go on sale for that kind of price. So it's a pretty good deal. Anyway, and on to the main game I've been playing, which is Fire Emblem Awakening on 3DS. I'm probably about 15 hours now into it, and I just got it a week ago today. And I'm on, I think, chapter 8. Let's see.
I think there's 25 chapters apparently.
Actually, chapter 9. I can do chapter 9. What I've been doing lately is doing a lot of grinding, because there's a lot of these DLC maps that you can go back to and over again and play them over. The first one's free, and there's 2 other ones. I think it's $4 if you buy the 2 of them together. Otherwise, it's $2.50 each. There's the second map, the DLC map number 2, which is the one where you get Roy. It's called Champions of Rior 2. There is a location on the map on the west side, right near a village. And what you can do is pair up a weaker character with a stronger character. Like, for example, this character named Donald, who, if you watch the Giant Bomb Quick Look, he is a villager who wears a pot for a hat, and he uses spears.
Yeah, that's the one Patrick Klepek mentions. He did post a tweet about it, sounds like level 20 now.
Yeah. He actually goes up to level 30, so I don't know if he's going to level him up all the way or not. For example, so like that character is really, really weak, but once you level him up and then you promote him to a different class, he becomes one of the most powerful characters in the game, well, at least so far. So if you pair him up with somebody like Frederick or Kellum, Frederick's a great knight who's one of your starter characters, and he's like really overpowered because he's a promoted unit. Or Kellum, which is a knight, he has super high defense. If you pair them up together, you can stand right by the entrance to the village, and you basically can bottleneck all the enemies to come straight for you. So you just let them attack you, and you can take them out pretty easily. And then you just get tons of experience. Like don't send out all your units, just send out like him and a healer. Have like the healer stand behind him, and then if you can heal if you need to. And you can get just tons of experience that way. So that's what I did. I took Donald and I paired him up with Kellum and just stood there and just destroyed everybody. So I got him up to level like 16 or 17. And then I was reading on some forums like if I should level him up all the way or if I should promote him. So I decided to promote him with a second seal item to a mercenary class. And then I did the same thing, and I leveled him up to, I think, 15 or 16, and then I promoted him again to a hero class, and he's only like level 2 now, but he's just super powered now. Like, he can just solo, like, everything, pretty much. It's a lot of fun, just destroying everybody.
Yeah,
so,
that's like, you're pretty much doing the same thing with me with Ni no Kuni, then just grinding away and, buffing up your characters then, yeah.
The problem is I'm not far enough along in the story where I can purchase those items that will allow you to promote your units.
Right.
The only time I can purchase them is if like this special vendor shows up on the map, like she only shows up occasionally, and they're kind of expensive too. It's 2,500 gold to buy either a master seal or a second seal. So I need to advance the story up to, I think it's chapter 16 is where you can actually buy those items whenever you want. But I'm really, really enjoying the game. A lot of cool characters. I love the art style for the little character portraits. I'd really like to get like an art book or something, but I don't know if there is one. And I was looking for a strategy guide just to see what kind of stuff they would have for that, and I don't think there is a strategy guide. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it.
I think there was a wee art book or something with a pre-order in Canada. I think it was now. I forget. I could be completely wrong now. But like it was just one of those like little wee small ones now. Like, I think one of those wee little small hardback or like paperback ones now. But I could completely
so something not like something you wouldn't buy on its own.
No, definitely not. Just one of those ones you usually see sometimes in like special editions of games.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like I got one with the BioShock 2 special edition, and I think like the Fallout 3 special edition. They have those art books in there. Those are kind of small. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. Actually, I promoted three other of my units that I had just been leveling regularly, like my main character, Robin. I promoted her from a tactician to a grandmaster, and she just basically has increased stats. And you learn new skills whenever you promote classes. You can equip 5 different skills at once, And it sounds like what the idea is, if you really want to get really strong for going through like on hard or lunatic mode, you want to get as many skills as you can and get like the best skills. I don't really know what those are, but for example, my Grandmaster Technician, or who used to be a Technician, she has Solidarity, grants critical/dodge +10 to all adjacent allies. Veteran grants the unit 50% more XP when paired with another unit. And each class has their own skills. And it sounds like what you can do is, say you max out your character to level 15 or whatever the max level is for that class. I think a lot of them might even be 20. Then you can use a second seal to promote them to a different class, like a completely different class, and then you can get those skills, level up enough to get those skills, and you still keep them even though you're changing classes. So you're constantly doing that, and you're getting new skills, and that's the way you get really powered up for hard mode and lunatic mode. The only thing is I don't know if you can carry your characters over into the new difficulty levels, or if you have to start from the beginning. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there is one or not, but if there is, then that would be pretty easy. But if there's not, then yeah, you definitely would need to grind as much as you can on the DLC maps, and get as many skills as you can. So, but yeah, there's story hasn't really a whole lot going on. I just finished a map where I got this dragon girl, and she's like a little girl wearing like hardly any clothes and stuff. So, but she's 1,000 years old, so it's okay.
Yeah,
she's some weird,
for you.
Yeah, exactly. She turns into a dragon when she fights, and I guess that's kind of cool. So, but yeah, I'm really liking it. Really liking it a lot so far. It's definitely my favorite game that I've played this year for sure.
Yeah, it's coming out here April 19th, so it is.
Yep, I saw that.
I probably will get it for my birthday. The fact is as well, like there was a lot of people pissed off. There's some people pissed off that we're getting a 3DS XL bundle.
I probably would have waited for that if we were gonna get one.
Didn't you get a 3DS bundle with it?
Just regular 3DS, yeah, but I wanted an XL.
Yeah, like that.
I mean,
I know you can be annoyed now. If you didn't get any bundle whatsoever, I would say okay, that's fair enough though. But some people are just pissed off with that. There, it's like, he's got the game 2 months before we did. Stop fucking complaining.
Isn't that usually the case with everything though?
Yeah.
Or a lot of stuff anyway.
Yeah, a lot of people just bitch about anything though. I don't know why that is though. Like.
Well, I mean, Europe getting stuff after US, or Japan getting stuff before US, vice versa.
It's just because the fact is that the US are not getting it. We usually have the normal sort of 3DS bundle where we're getting this 3DS XL one.
Yeah, I would have bought one if they were coming here, but I do like my red and black one, my favorite colors. So.
Yeah, I do like the blue on that there bundle anyway. Like if I don't think I'll get it. If my 3DS breaks now, I'll probably get it. I'll probably get that bundle anyway because it looks nice, like the blue and the little wee
logo.
The emblem.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but I'll probably get it though when my birthday comes in the end of April. So I'll have to try the one on the GBA like I mentioned last week, the Sacred Stones one, and see how they fare with it.
I have the actual Game Boy Advance copy of that one, and then I have the GameCube Fire Emblem game, and I think that's it.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, I was looking up on eBay. I was like, I wonder how much these are, and they're like, holy crap, they're at least $50 for like, pretty much any version you want.
Like that Fire Emblem, was it Path of Radiance? No. Path
I think
Dawn,
that's.
I think it's
Path of Radiance. I think that's the GameCube one, isn't it?
Yeah, I forget the name of it though. It's like £50-60 here, and like
Path of Radiance, yep.
Wii one as well, and like that Shadow Dragon, which I think is a remake of the first one. Like they go for pretty pricey on eBay. It's like, yeah, I guess I'm not getting these anytime soon.
How did you get the one? You said it's like an eShop version or something.
It was the ambassador program thing. It was one of the 10 games you got for the GBA.
So you can't actually buy it. It was only for that.
Yeah. No, you can't get them. So if you got a 3DS before that, before August of 2011, then you would be able to get it. But you should have luck now. But they have to sell them at some point, though. They're like starting selling some of those NES games are on the ambassador program on the eShop now. But that's pretty much it. There's no sign of GBA games at the moment, though.
Speaking of the 3DS itself, I don't know what there's like a indicator light on the right side of it. It's not on the side. It's like it's on the top. It's like kind of in between. It's like the hinge of the 3DS. Like right there, there's a light on the top right.
I believe that's the Wi-Fi.
Because I do see the Wi-Fi one has the logo, and that's right now I have
so
it on.
It's another one.
It's like right above that.
Oh yeah, I think it's that's kind of like Street Pass or Spot Pass or something like that, or it's like downloading something. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it could be that now.
Because I was playing the game and I saw that it went off a few times. I was like, "What the heck's going on?" I was just playing one of the story missions. I wasn't playing a DLC map, so I'll have to look it up. But I do. I have my Spot Pass turned on and my Street Pass, but I'm not near anybody that has a 3DS as far as I know.
Yeah, but I think it's something to do with that anyway, I believe. But like I don't use that much either, so because no one's around here who uses 3DS, so there's no point of me using it at all.
So anyway, that's all I've been playing, and I plan to play it more.
Yeah, me with Ni no Kuni as well. You'll be playing it for the next few weeks at least, anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
So what about you, Dennis? You've been awfully quiet the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, I've been listening. Yeah, I've been playing. I haven't been playing a whole lot. I've been playing 2 games mainly. 10 million. First of all, I'm pretty much maxed out now. I maxed out everything in the game. My new high score is 5 million something.
Jesus,
so
that's awesome.
I'm getting there. Getting to 10 million slowly but surely. Pretty much every run I get higher and higher. So yeah, I get a new high score. So
What's your multiplier, and your resource collection multiplier?
Is it 146 multiplier?
Wow, that's cool.
So yeah, something like that. So yeah, it's really, but now it's getting more difficult. So some runs last maybe 5 seconds, some last 15 seconds, or you have to be really quick because now there's like really big enemies that push you all the way like a couple of millimeters, I guess, away from the line. So you really have to go fast and find your stuff really quick before you get eliminated and killed and everything. So yeah.
Fuck, I have a hard enough time trying to do it up in a normal speed, so that's me screwed then.
Oh yeah, it goes faster and faster and faster, and the enemies get harder and harder to stop and kill. So yeah, it's still, I really really love this game. So it's one of my favorites so far this year. So really enjoying it.
Well, it did come out this year on the PC, didn't it?
Yeah, this year on the PC, yeah.
Yeah, but it's
last year on
it's technically a game. It came out last year anyway.
Yeah. So there's that, and there's Dead Space 3. I'm not quite finished with the game yet. I'm not quite done. I think I'm getting there. I'm in chapter 16 or something like that. So yeah, I'm still very much enjoying the game. It's not 1 or 2, but still pretty good. Some very annoying parts. I was talking about how it became Lost Planet all of a sudden last week. You spend a fair amount of time in the snow walking around, and at one point you have to climb a mountain that's covered with ice, and you have to get to the top. And while you're climbing, there's stuff falling on you. It's like you're climbing, and then you have to shoot your stasis to make the stuff stop, and then jump from side to side and climb up, and that part is fucking annoying. I think I died maybe 5 or 6 times at that part. Like, it's really really annoying because he doesn't want to jump, or he doesn't want to move from side to side. It works really really badly, and I have no idea why they put that in the game, because to me it doesn't belong there at all. So It's kind of ridiculous.
Most games nowadays tend to have that part. It's like, what were they thinking when they decided to
Yeah.
do this part?
Exactly. I mean, I'm all right with the, it being less scary and more of a shooter and all that. So I'm okay with that. But I mean, when you go and put stuff that doesn't belong in the game, like that part, it's like, yeah, okay, I really don't want to do this, So I just want to shoot monsters and and you don't just shoot necromorphs, like you shoot regular human beings that are trying to get you. That
Yeah, I know
that
that. Yeah,
what do they call the frickin' sect that worship the markers?
the
Unitarians.
unitologists.
Oh yeah.
Unitologists, yeah. So you get to meet the boss of the unitologists, and he sends like guys after you, like army guys or stuff like that, and you have to shoot them down and all that. So it becomes Call of Duty at some point, I mean, take cover, shoot, stuff like that. So it's really not Dead Space at all. So, but yeah, there's still necromorphs. There's still monsters. A whole lot less jump scares. Still some spots have very good ambiance, while others is just in plain light of day, and you walk around and it's really very diverse, and that situation.
What kind of guns are you using?
I built like two awesome guns. I have one that, well, I'm very much on the semi-automatic stuff. So I have a gun that shoots like tiny spears, I guess you can call them. Like you can spear a monster to a wall or something like that. And
That's cool.
those spears have stasis in them. So
Isn't that like the rivet gun or something?
yeah, it's the rivet gun. Well, it's yeah, some sort of rivet gun, but it's a semi-automatic one,
Right.
and it has stasis on the bullets. So the more I shoot, the more they slow down. So it's really, really cool. I really love that gun. And I have another gun that has a flamethrower and a saw on it. So it's pretty, the saw, you like in the other Dead Spaces, you shoot the saw and, you cut off their limbs and stuff like that. And the fire, you just burn them if they're close. So it's pretty cool. Those are the main guns that I'm using right now. I have a whole bunch of guns. I made blueprints of all of them, so you can share blueprints between your co-op partners and stuff like that. So I've sent a couple along to a guy that I work with. We've been playing a couple of levels in co-op, so I've been sending a couple of them to him.
How is the co-op?
It's not that good, honestly. It's not that good. The game's already very easy, and with the co-op, it becomes like extremely easy because the enemies don't really get stronger or they don't multiply. Like there's the same amount of enemies and they're the same strength.
Also, like Colonial Marines. Then we'll talk about it later at length in news.
Yeah, but yeah, it's really really easy. Like in co-op, it's dead easy. Like I could be, sitting back and watching my friend just shoot the guys down, or he could be sitting back and I'm shooting, So
Yeah, if they could just go make a cup of tea or something or coffee.
yeah, that's right. So it's very very easy in co-op. There's nothing really. There are a couple of co-op side missions, because there are side missions in this game, and that's why I'm not done with the game yet. So
Oh, so you're doing all them, I guess.
yeah,
then?
I'm doing all the side missions, which is a very MMO-esque type thing. Like, go get this, bring it back, and go do this, go do that. Well, some of the story missions are like that also. Like the part I'm on right now, I have to go get like parts of an alien that's been dissected that we have to bring back together to, he's the beacon to all the markers and all that. So we have to like reconstruct them together, and I'm going around the facility looking for all the pieces, and it's kind of a fetch quest, like go get stuff and come back. But if you do the side quest, you get a whole lot of stuff, and I mean a whole lot of resources, whole lot of things to build up your guns and all that. So they're very
Did you
worth it.
pay any money for any microtransactions
No,
to speed
zero.
up your crap?
No. You don't even need to do that at all.
Yeah.
You don't
Like,
need to do that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what people are saying. Like I mentioned it last week, Brad Shoemaker pretty much said that. It's like, you don't really need to. Cause the fact is you have
How
more-
much do they shove it in your face? Like, oh, you wouldn't pay money, you can buy this now.
Not that much. Brad was making a huge deal out of it in a quick look, but it's only when you go to the bench, like you have, craft and then you have a button that says downloadable content. And that's pretty much it.
What about those little robots that take like 10 minutes or whatever?
Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, you have to pay if you want to shorten.
Because that's straight out
time.
of free-to-play games. Wait for these timers, otherwise you can pay money to get them now.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't really mind because I have 3 of them now, so I send them out and they pick up stuff. So I don't really mind. And I mean, you pick up so much resources, so much stuff. You're never low on health. You're never low on ammo. You're never low on anything. And I already maxed out. I maxed out my rig pretty much halfway through the game, so my rig is all maxed out. Like I hardly take any damage from monsters and stuff like that. So, and the game is, I mentioned it, but the game is dead easy on normal. It is really, really easy.
Sounds like sounds like DMC to me then.
Yeah, it does.
That's
It's really easy, easier than DMC, honestly.
yeah.
It is very easy.
Cause I still like DMC though as well, but I pretty much did really have an easy time with that game. Like, I never died once, so.
Like I could get swarmed by a whole lot of creatures, and I could stand there for a good 2 minutes, and my health would go down like maybe a quarter or something. And I'd be like, okay, well, maybe time to shoot these guys. Boop, 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 and that's pretty much it. It's not very, very hard at all. So.
Brad, I was listening to some of the bombcasts as well, and Brad Shoemaker complained that the checkpoint and save or whatever is horrible in this game. Did you find that?
Yeah, it is because when you're playing, if you have to go or something, you press start and it says save and quit. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna save and I'll start back where I am and continue. You go back in, it respawns you at the beginning of the checkpoint.
Okay.
It doesn't respawn you where you saved.
Right, yeah.
So
It's that's kind of annoying.
and the checkpoints aren't very good. Like they're pretty far between, So that's not a problem because you don't die a lot. But I mean, it's if you're playing and you have to go, and you haven't reached a checkpoint so far yet, and you leave, you go back, and you have to restart from the beginning of the checkpoint and make your way through. That's very bad checkpointing. They could at least made a save system that was better, or more checkpoints or stuff like that. So.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things I hate though, is in certain games is you get to a checkpoint and then you spend like 30 minutes getting through this part and then you die and then all of a sudden, oh, I just wasted 30 minutes. There was not even another checkpoint. The ones I hate as well is the sort of, like Call of Duty and Halo though. Like sometimes you could be fighting for 10-15 minutes and you get no checkpoint whatsoever, and then you die and then you go back to the last checkpoint, and like all of a sudden a minute later you get a checkpoint.
Yeah.
It's completely random, and that's one of the things I don't like about those games.
Or there are some games that you have a whole lot of action, and you finish that action, there's a checkpoint.
Yeah.
And then you just walk for 2 minutes and there's another checkpoint. It's like, what's the use of that?
Yeah, it's pretty much like that with Halo and Call of Duty. Like sometimes you go for an extremely hard part in Call of Duty and then you get killed, but then you didn't save after that extremely hard part. You have to go back before it. And then all of a sudden, and then when you're during the middle of that extremely hard part, you could be in cover or something, and then all of a sudden it saves.
Yeah.
I don't like the randomness of checkpoints sometimes in certain games, though.
I don't know if
Like,
it's a glitch with the game or if it's just made that way. I don't know.
I think it's just made that way because it's always the same case in all of the those games like Halo and Call of Duty.
Mhm.
They pretty much share that formula with checkpoints, in my opinion.
Maybe they're like, oh, you're having a hard time. Okay, well, let's give you a checkpoint.
It's probably something along those lines. Or you're down too much, so we'll just give you a little checkpoint here and there and now, just to make things a little more easier, though. But yeah, you couldn't do that like 5 minutes before.
Yeah. Have to restart the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
It's like the part when I was climbing the mountain in Dead Space. You know, I made it maybe, I was making it like halfway or a third of the way through, and then I died. And then I had to restart from the bottom of the mountain, go back up, and then I almost said, okay, fuck this, I'm not playing anymore. But, it gets really annoying. That's the only times that I died. I haven't died yet from a monster or anything like that.
Right, yeah.
So, it's just ridiculous, like stuff that doesn't belong in the game, honestly. So,
Yeah, but there is some games that have good checkpoints, like DMC, I think, does have good checkpoints.
yeah, DMC has good checkpoints. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Although some of them could be a little bit, closer to
Yeah.
a bit too close together, though. But for the most part, it's not like, I died and like have to do this part again. But like the thing is, like as I said, I never died, so I never
Yeah, you didn't die.
really know what how bad the checkpoints were. But
Mhm.
like I know what the checkpoints were, because every time it like saved, there's a little save ticker. Okay, that's the checkpoint then.
Yeah,
That's good.
I probably made it through half of the game maybe, and then I started dying a little bit more. So, but yeah, I died a couple of times because I'm not used to those types of games. So, just getting the whole twist down and everything like that. So, yeah, so Dead Space 3 pretty good. I'm enjoying myself. It's well worth the money because I've been playing for 13 hours now, and I'm not
Yeah, I
done
think it's
yet.
like 15, 20 hours apparently. I heard.
Yeah, if you do all the side quests and stuff like that, yeah. So it's well worth, its price. It may be not as good as 1 or 2, but it's still pretty good. I find it really good. I'm enjoying myself, so I guess that's what's important. And since I'm not sure if I'll be getting Crisis 3 next week because I'm not one of those who are waiting for Metal Gear Rising. So Crisis also comes out next week, so I'm not sure if I'm.
Yeah, that's the one that's gonna sell, and that's the one I couldn't give a rat's ass about.
Yeah, I don't know if Crisis is gonna sell that much, to be honest.
It'll sell more than Metal Gear Rising. I'll be shocked if it's the other way around,
Mhm.
quite frankly.
Could be. You never know. It could happen. It could happen, but.
Well, things, certain things have happened before though. Like I said, Nino Cooney got #1 here in the UK games chart.
Yeah, true.
That was surprising.
So you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. So we'll just have to wait and see. The week after that, I don't think anything is coming out. And in 2 weeks, I'll be poor. So there you go.
Yeah, Rayman Legends was supposed to be out the week after, but thanks to Ubisoft, we're not getting on until September.
I think the second demo is coming out in that week, if I'm not mistaken. Or
No,
something.
yeah, second demo. Yeah, instead of the full game, we're just giving you another demo.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess.
Don't need that. So yeah, that's what I've been playing. I'm not sure if I'm going to play a whole lot more until next week or in 2 weeks, but we'll see. We'll see what happens down the road. Almost got FIFA 13 for PC for $20, but I held back. I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
It was an Origin sale, so almost got it, but I held back. Origin is having a whole lot of, they have a couple of sales going on, so that's pretty cool. They're trying to do like Steam a little bit. So that's cool.
I haven't got Origin whatsoever, so
Isn't that bad? It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool.
I know people hate it though. They really just flat out hate Origin.
How come? Why is
I
that?
don't know. I think they just suppose certain problems I've had with it, though, and
Well, I haven't
just
had
the fact
it.
that it's like the whole DRM thing. It's like kind of like with Uplay and all that there as well.
Oh yeah.
Like some people hate Uplay, the Ubisoft thing, the
Mhm.
Surface.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of that one though. You play me. It's not. It's kind of annoying also. It's everywhere in your fucking game, so they have their own achievements and all that. So.
Yeah, it's kind of forget what I think it was it Assassin's Creed 2, wasn't it? Now I think it was the first game that had it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think it is the first one that had it. Oh, speaking of which, I think the Wrath of King Washington comes out next week. if I'm not sure.
Yeah, which I'll probably just wait and see what the general consensus is for that before I
Yeah,
try it out.
I'll wait on Giant Bomb, see what's going on. So
Yeah, because I'm not really going. I'm not planning to go back into Assassin's Creed 3.
no. So yeah, that's what I've been playing. I guess that wraps it up for what we've been playing. You want to do the general discussion, or do we go into the news? What do you want to do?
If you want to do the news now, or you can leave the discussion to last, I don't really care.
Yeah, if we're not running too late or stuff like that, we can get into the discussion. So let's start off with talking about the next gen. I guess a couple of news articles, of course.
Yeah, more next gen because of course it's gonna be a year of new consoles, and therefore a lot of fucking rumors.
No, you're mistaken there. It's gonna be the year of Luigi.
No, the ear of Luigi.
The ear of Luigi. Okay.
No, the ear. If you seen that Nintendo Direct, he pronounces year as ear.
The ear of Luigi. Okay.
Yeah, he basically to what it says that. I can listen to him all day long. I just love the way he talks.
Yeah, he's funny also. So he's pretty cool. One of the things I like about Nintendo is him. So yeah,
I think that's the case for some other people as well.
yeah. Okay, so talking about next gen, I guess we start off with the Xbox 720 will require Kinect. Has any of you guys checked out the link?
No, I didn't look at the article though, but I did see it though that the Xbox 720 you may have to have mandatory connection in order to use it properly, which it basically is another no in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It says documents suggest future Microsoft platform will mandate motion sensing peripheral game installs will feature 500 gigabyte hard drive and allow multiple games to be played at once.
Multiple games to be played at once. That's crazy.
So was this gonna be like flipping Back to the Future Part 2 now?
Yeah.
At last.
Yeah.
That part where he's watching the 6 channels at once.
Yeah. Play like 5 games at once.
Well, you can have more than one thing going on, like on your Vita or your 3DS. I think that's what they mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume that's the thing I like about the Vita, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So I can exit the game or I can go to the thing now, yeah.
So mandatory Kinect implementation rather. I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, I don't like that if that's the case. Like as I said, you basically have to take this with a grain of salt for the time being because it's all rumors,
Of course,
rumors and speculation at this point though. But we'll find out leading up to E3 anyway, more information and see what if these rumors are to be true.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned, if these rumors to be true, where you have to do a mandatory Kinect installation, internet connection at all times, blocking used games and all that there, I am not getting the next Xbox. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's kind of all depending, on what comes out on the Xbox exclusively, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a wise move on their part.
But I see myself playing. Like back, a few years ago, I played nothing but my 360. But I kind of play less of it nowadays.
Less
than
and
I
less.
do.
Yeah.
Like I tend to quite furry now with my games. Like I play a good bit of PC games now.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you said to me 3 or 4 years ago you'd be playing a lot of PC games nowadays, I would tell you you're nuts.
If you would have told me that 1 year ago, I would have said you're nuts.
Yeah.
But it's
But like that's before I got my PC in 2010.
Yeah. So I played with the Kinect, as you know, last weekend and was sore up until Wednesday. So if the Xbox requires you to move your arms all the time to open your freaking games and stuff like that or whatever, yeah, fuck that. I'm sorry, but no, that's not the future of gaming to me anyway.
Yeah, they were talking about this here in the Giant Bombcast as well.
Yeah.
And they kind of say it's a bit bullshit, I believe.
Yeah,
It's this whole security perimeter and all that there. It's like, jeez.
Of course.
Next time it'll be like, you're gonna basically connect an eye scan. Well, scan your eyes. Oh, okay, this is you. Log into your account. Like, what?
Yeah, like what the fuck is this? It's not a bank account for God's sakes. It's an Xbox. So it's kind of overboard if you ask me. But what are your opinions on this, Derek? You've been quiet.
Are we just talking about Connect only, or are we talking about every other rumor for the 720?
Well, I guess everything can be thrown in here because everything is in this article on GameSpot here.
Yeah, but it's just mainly to do with the Connect, mandatory Connect installation.
Well,
connection
there's
pack.
this huge info dump from this user Super DI Day. I don't know how you say that. He was selling a Durango PC development kit on eBay. I don't know if it's still on there or not. But there's this huge information dump that's on Kotaku. If you're talking about the Connect only, it's saying that it's going to be sold with every single unit, and it's not optional, it's mandatory, it has to be plugged in and calibrated to even run. It's also an improved one, it's not just the regular Connect, it's different. It says it'll always be watching you, and the new version of the camera is able to track up to 6 individual skeletons in the same room at all times. It also can track more movements than the original Kinect, like not just like your hand, but it can track like your thumb, and it can track like a bunch of different areas, like on your skeleton than the original Kinect could. It also says this could be related to the recently patented Microsoft system for monitoring and maybe even changing users based on who's watching what. So like if somebody else walks in the room, it might change settings or something.
Yeah, that's as well. That's what we're talking about as well. A whole lot of things says, where they're basically going on about if you're watching a film with 5 people, and the whole thing, and if someone comes in and says, "Oh, you're only allowed to watch this film with 5 people," and things like that. They were mentioning that in the bombcast as well, which I find very strange.
Yeah.
It also says it can determine whether your hand is open or closed. It can read your facial expression and see if you're angry or sad or excited. And the viewing angle is much improved, so you don't need a massive space in order for it to function. That was one of the big issues.
That's the main problem. That's definitely one of the biggest issues that a lot of people had with the original Kinect. It's like, yeah, we're basically show the Kinect videos, and they're showing these people like way out, like mansions of up in these big ass rooms, and like most people don't have that kind of room.
Yeah, if you live in an apartment or something, you don't have that space.
Yeah, so you're not gonna get the best out of the Kinect then if you can't up and barely move in your living room or wherever your bedroom wherever you're using it.
Exactly. So I don't know about all this.
My only issue is I don't like the idea of it being plugged in and always like watching. I don't know if it's like recording something and sending it over, to some like FBI, some conspiracy stuff going on, or what? Because it also said, there's been other rumors that you have to have a mandatory or internet connection like always to use the system.
Yeah.
So that's
it's
just a little scary, I guess.
I think they're just trying to prevent from piracy and hacking and shit like that.
So if you hack your system, they have video of you hacking it. They can identify you easily. They can arrest you.
You're hacked. You're banned. You're charged with hacking.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will hack it so that you don't have to have the Kinect.
Probably. I'm not sure if I want to Kinect following me all the time. I mean, I'd like to have my private life. And yeah, that kind of sounds a little weird, a little wacky, a little Big Brother-ish. So I don't know.
Yeah, Microsoft becoming Big Brother now.
Yep.
If this is the case.
Exactly. So
we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I'll be looking interested to see what this here. Honestly, though, the way that some of the rumors for both of these consoles, I don't feel I'm not going to get any of these anytime soon if they turn out to be true.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to wait and see if these rumors are true or not. Because nothing's been, set in stone so far, so we'll have to wait and see. Some more rumors, I guess, with the PS4 this time. The prototype for the controller was revealed. I guess, well, revealed,
And I think
question
it was like
mark.
the dev kit as well, apparently.
Yeah. So,
And I don't know about you, but it looked weird.
yeah, it looks...
Looks a little bulkier, and then it's got a screen, like a big screen, like on the middle of it, where like the start and the select buttons would be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's
I
got
don't
a
know.
blue light on the top, or a blue bar or something. I
Mhm.
don't know
Like
if
the
that's...
and the analog sticks are different as well.
Yeah, they got like a little
Indentation in
concave or convex. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, they're a bit like the. Apparently, I think they're like a bit more like the 360 ones or something,
there. Mhm.
which I honestly prefer. Them over
Kinda,
the,
yeah.
I prefer them over the Sony analog sticks. Just
Yeah.
more
Yeah, I do
comfortable in
too.
my opinion.
I don't know. I don't know what the screen there is meant to display. Is it only touchpad? Is it a screen? Is it... Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is. So...
And it sounds like the triggers are more similar to the Xbox 360 triggers,
Mhm.
which
Why
is
they
good.
just make a 360 controller then? Because we all know that's an awesome controller.
Yeah, well, they don't want to. And there seems to be a like a jack at the bottom, in between the
Yeah,
two.
there's this report I'm looking at says that there's a microphone and also a headset port.
Okay. So they're finally going to sell some headsets that are, with their systems or something.
Yeah, instead of using Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Because you basically don't really use PS3 to chat online anyway, because hardly anyone does that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing multiplayer.
Exactly.
Like if you're in a room full of 16 people, you probably hear like one or two people using a Bluetooth headset, but that is it. Hardly anyone ever. Most other people are just silent.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that it's time they did like Xbox, and got the headset jack, that you could plug in, and talk to people.
They really should have done that with PS3, honestly, though, because not everyone was going to go out and get a Bluetooth headset, and that seemed to be the case.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, the controller looks weird.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Derek.
I was gonna say the touchscreen. It says it's a resistive display, a single touch, and is used for battery levels, friends list, a mini UI, etc.
Oh,
And
you'll
also, there is no share button on this prototype controller,
okay.
which we talked about previously.
Mhm. So you'll have your friends displayed on that thing, your friends list.
I guess so. I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe.
that's kind of weird.
Where you could scroll through, so I'll invite Derek on to play
You could, yeah.
so and so.
Mhm.
Yeah, but can you just? Well, it might be more convenient then, I guess. Then don't have to enter the dashboard or whatever,
Mhm.
X and B, and just oh, there's Derek. Let's
Yeah.
click on this and invite him.
Yeah, that does.
Just making everything more convenient for lazy ass people, I guess.
Yeah, but for
I
now
hope it
they
has a removable, rechargeable battery, because the PS3 controller now, as it is,
Mhm.
sucks, because once the battery's dead, that's it. I mean, I barely play PS3 games, and one of my controllers has died.
Mine PS3 is like 4 years old, coming up 5 years old, and I still have it. It's not dead on me. It hasn't died on me yet. And
That's
I've played a
surprising.
lot of I played a lot of PS3 stuff over the last few years. Spent hours on 70 odd over nearly 100 hours on Dark Souls,
Mhm.
and flipping played a bunch of games like God of War and Uncharted, Metal Gear Solid, and all those games, and I put a fair share of time into my PS3, and it's not died on me yet.
Yeah.
But I know a few other people have had trouble with it. Ryan Davis, I think he's gone through a few.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but it's a good move if it has batteries in it. It'll be better. Rechargeable.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Xbox 360 one on the other hand fucking sucks.
Yeah. Exactly.
The battery life in it is crap.
Yeah, I don't know how many rechargeable batteries I bought since.
Actually, I've been using these third-party ones, and they're working really well.
Really?
It's like some Duracell thing.
Okay.
got it on clearance like quite a while ago.
Okay.
That's been working pretty well for me. But yeah, I've purchased. I think I'm still only on my no, actually, yeah, my second round of batteries. Like I have that standalone charger thing, and then you put the official batteries in there to charge it. I've gone through two sets. Like I had the originals; those are out, and then I'm on my second ones.
Mhm. Well, that's cool. So, still rumors, of course. So we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah.
With that. Keeping up, I guess, PS4 to stream at PS3 games. Derek, you put that down. So, well, you take it away for this one.
Yeah, I think instead of having backwards compatibility, in the hardware itself, they're thinking to stream PS3 games via like that Gaikai service that they purchased last year for $380 million. So I just wonder like how much bandwidth that's going to eat up if you wanted to play a PS3 game on your PS4. Because I don't know what it's like in your guys' areas, but here for my ISP Comcast, they have a monthly bandwidth limit, which is 250 gigs. So I mean, watching like one Netflix movie is probably like close to 2 gigs. So how much bandwidth are you going to use up playing a PS3 game over the internet?
Yes, it'd be a lot though if you tend to spend like an hour or two on it. Probably be a good.
Well, yeah, or something like some big RPG like Skyrim or Final Fantasy or whatever. Like how much is that going to use up?
Yeah. No, I don't think I don't really have a limit though. Like as far as I know, I don't really have a limit. It's pretty much just like unlimited, really.
I know the U.S. is like the worst in quality of internet in the entire world, pretty much.
Yeah, certain ways because you do have those bandwidth limits though, where you can't like use more than like you said 250 gigabytes.
Yeah. Some other companies are different. I mean, there's like 200, so yeah, it varies.
If that was the case with me, I'd be really annoyed. Because I too tend to like watch stream videos a lot and download a bunch of shit and games and that there. So I'm not going to move to US anytime soon with that. Those limits.
Yeah.
That would be interesting to see anyway, though. But like as a PS3, the PS4 stream PS3 games. It'd be very interesting though. Like they got rid of the whole backwards compatibility in the PS3 one. I don't think a lot of people really missed that now. Anyway, like I never really used it much because like I have the version that it's not backwards compatibility now, like the launch ones in the US now, which had the emotion engine, I think it's called.
Yeah, I played Metal Gear 3 and then Persona 3. Like I tried a few other games just to see how it worked. But this report about the streaming is coming. There's some information here from the Wall Street Journal. I'll just read this quick quote. It says the new technology to be unveiled Wednesday, along with the new console, will allow users to play games delivered over the internet. The streaming service they added is designed to use current PS3 titles on the new console. The new device is also expected to play new games stored on optical discs.
Okay.
So all signs are pointing towards this is going to be the PS4.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows for sure what's going to be announced on this Wednesday, February 20th, but everything is pointing towards PS4. Like this video series that Sony is releasing, the PlayStation Evolution, and they released one, I think it was just yesterday for the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I didn't watch it now, but I did see that. I did see someone.
It's just like
tweet about it,
2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, if it's anything other than PS4 at this point, I'd be pleasantly surprised. It has to be PS4 if they're going through all this, their pretty much their history.
Yep.
You just can talk about it next week if you are doing a podcast, because I won't be here. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing any podcast now every week now. I'll just do it bi-weekly or whenever I'm off anyway. But
Oh, I'm looking forward to the event. I'm gonna watch it
Yeah, I
live.
think it's on 11 o'clock here, which is a bit too late for me.
You gonna be at work?
No, I'll be off though, but I don't like to be up too late though before work at night. Like I'll be working Thursday night now, but I don't like to. I like to go to bed earlier before after work before. Because if I like stay up too late though, I'll just be really fucking tired going into work then and yawning all over the place.
Yeah.
But I'll probably
You'll
just
probably stay
probably
up.
just, yeah,
You'll
no,
be able
I
to
may,
rest
I'll probably
when
will.
everybody's talking about it on Twitter. You'll be like, God damn it, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, or I'll just be like, yeah. Like I'll be by like watching it and then it's like I fucking stayed up for this crap.
Well, yeah, that could happen, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm afraid of. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up to watch this, and then I watch it, and it's like, okay, that was a waste of time.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna announce a whole lot of things, but
They're just basically gonna announce it and unveil it probably, and just that's pretty much probably all it would do. And maybe mention some sort of specs or sort of services or whatever they have, and that's it. And they'll probably announce like price later on down the line, and give you
Well, yeah, I
like
doubt
a
they're gonna
whopping
announce. They're not gonna announce the price.
$599 bombshell again.
They better not.
Definitely not. Especially
With the economy the way it has
yeah,
been here, there's no way they're
exactly.
gonna do that.
Yeah,
Things were
exactly.
way different back in, was it 2005,
2006.
2006? Yeah. That was at the beginning, right before everything went to shit.
Yeah. But definitely wouldn't get away with fucking charging $600 nowadays.
No, I don't think so. So what's this about? Something about majority of consumers won't know about PS4 announcement, says Microsoft. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I don't know who put that there. I presume Dennis did. Okay, right. Yes.
So Microsoft
Yeah,
is
this
just
is-
trying to say that's gonna be nothing big. Like nobody's gonna care.
Yeah,
I find that hard to
Xbox
believe.
Executive says short-term sales of Xbox 360 won't be affected by Sony announcing the PlayStation 4. Said whatever the Sony announces on February 12th, when many expect the PlayStation 4 to be formally unveiled, will not impact the Xbox 360 in the short term, as the majority of consumers won't be aware of it. Okay. Considering the fact that I think maybe Sony and PlayStation is probably more of a renowned name than Microsoft and Xbox, they're pretty much just saying bullshit, I believe. Microsoft, whatever gets the majority of consumers in the UK won't know, said Xbox Senior Regional Director Jonathan Grimes. So it's apparently from the UK, I believe this is a UK story, or so basically
Yeah,
they're
so.
basically just
Oh, they're saying the majority of
Bad.
consumers in the UK won't know about the announcement. Okay.
Yeah, apparently that's the case. So yeah, I think that the thing is though, I think actually the PlayStation 3 is actually more popular over here than it is elsewhere. Like I think a lot of people.
I could see
probably-
that.
I think that's the case here because every time I hear like sort of news stories from the UK in terms of gaming, though, it's usually the PlayStation 3 has the better shades or something, like has more systems sold in Europe than it does like in the US, where the Xbox 360 is mainly the main seller over there in terms of like actual hardcore consoles. I don't know about this here. This seems to be a bit of a cheap shot, I guess.
Yeah.
But we'll just have to wait and see and what their thoughts are after it's actually unveiled. But the fact of the matter is, the way some of the rumors you are showing at the moment, Microsoft, these rumors apparently with the whole Kinect thing, I'm not really supporting what you're supposedly doing at the moment as well. So
Yeah. We'll see.
yeah, I'll have to wait and see. Dennis is away for the moment, so I am be taking over. A game came out last week, which been in development for quite a while. I believe it's been 7 years, I believe. It's gotten delayed several times. It's supposed to be probably been released a few years ago. Keeps getting delayed. It's done by Gearbox Software, and I think it was probably a bit anticipated though. But it's come out and it's pretty much been a big ass failure. And that game is Alien
Yep.
Colonial Marines. And the first story here is basically what the hell happened to Alien Colonial Marines, where there was a video I seen some of it on YouTube where these guys compared the video of the demo that was shown in E3 as opposed to the actual final gameplay video. Did you watch that video, Derek?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I watched a good chunk of it. And what are your thoughts?
The biggest thing is all the lighting is different. Like it was really like moody and was much darker in the E3 demo. And even like the effects and everything looked better. Like even like the explosions and fire and stuff. But in the final game, it looks pretty poor, and the lighting is pretty all like kind of blown out, and like it doesn't really, there's no mood to it. So I don't know, like if maybe that E3 demo was not even really gameplay, if it was just like a render or what.
That could be the case. So if the final game comes out of this, so because that E3 demo did look a lot better than what the final game was.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it could be one of those Killzone 2 moments as well. Because remember that video back in 05 where everyone went crazy over it, and it turned out to be pretty much pre-rendered CG. So
could be. I don't know.
Here. But yeah, that game just got blasted to hell in the reviews department anyway. Though it got like 1 star on Giant Bomb. I think it got was it 4.5 or like 5 or something on GameSpot.
I think I got a 4.5.
Yeah.
Now Polygon gave it like a 3.5, and I don't know. Yeah, pretty much everywhere it's getting destroyed in reviews. And watching did you watch that quick look at all?
No, I didn't watch it.
I watched the whole thing. It just looks boring. Just really boring.
Yeah, it's the Duke Nukem Forever syndrome.
I get maybe if it came out like 6 years ago, it'd probably be a lot, and we would probably think more highly of it. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look fun. I mean, I don't know. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, and apparently I heard it's pretty damn easy as well, and especially the fact is as well, even if when you're playing in co-op, it's pretty much a cakewalk.
Sounds like it's just like Dead Space 3, where they don't increase the enemies and they're not stronger. It's just there are more dudes. And also, when you play in co-op, you don't take over the computer characters. You just
they're still there as
add
well.
more people. So you have like 6 or more Marines like in the same tight corridors trying to shoot at aliens. I'm sure there's a lot of friendly fire in that.
Yeah, if there was friendly fire, it was like not on or ever. That's just kind of ridiculous. So you would think some of these have been problems beforehand, but didn't seem to be the case. I think they probably got to a point. It's like, we just want this finished game done. We've been working on it forever.
Did you read that article that's on Reddit from somebody who worked on the game, supposedly?
No.
I read. It's not too long.
Is this
it sounds
the
like
second story here, is it?
Yeah, it's the second story.
Okay.
It sounds like Gearbox didn't really even do much of the campaign development. It sounds like this company called Timegate did it. And basically what happened is the game just kept on getting shelved in favor of Gearbox working on Borderlands 2. So they just kind of like left it to the wayside while they finished Borderlands 2 and spent all their time on that. And like you mentioned, they did delay it several times, and it sounds like the reason they didn't delay it again is because Sega was about to file a lawsuit against Gearbox because they didn't finish the game like they were in time, like they were supposed to. So a lot of stuff that was planned was oversimplified or just shoved in, because they didn't have time, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to do anything to fail the certification process or break something else, so they didn't really spend too much time on it. But I recommend you. I'll put this on the Facebook group page, and you can take a look at this little article that's on Reddit. It's pretty interesting to see, what, if this is true, what happened with this game.
Yeah, because the Gearbox kind of thing is they knew that was going to Borderlands 2 was going to sell anyway, because the first one was quite a success anyway, and therefore they was going to spend on more time on something that sells rather than like this game that's having development problems, keeps getting shelved and out there. So like I always have a opinion where if a game gets delayed several times, it usually ends up going to be really crap. And
I think I believe this story because like I follow Randy Pitchford on Twitter and the official Gearbox Twitter account, and they're like constantly tweet about Borderlands 2, and when it launched they were all tweeting about like, oh, it's midnight launch, here's pictures from this launch party in this part of the country and stuff. They did like nothing for Aliens, like nothing at all. They haven't like tweeted about it at all.
Especially the fact is it's out in a time where not a lot of games come out, like sort of it's a dead season kind of in certain certain cases, and I definitely could see that though. It's kind of like they didn't do any marketing thing. It's like, okay, Aliens Colonial Marines comes out, yep, go ahead and buy it if you want. Probably
pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
Rather than Borderlands League, Borderlands 2 have the special Ultimate Loot Chest edition. We have this.
Well, there's a collector's edition. You get like a statue of like a power loader or something.
Yeah, okay. I actually didn't know that there was actually collector's.
There's like $100.
Okay, but doesn't have like 50 million things now like.
Probably not as much as Borderlands 2, but there's still several different things. I think you get some, and then there was pre-order DLC at GameSpot where you get like characters from the actual Aliens movie, like Hicks and stuff. You get them. I don't know if that's just for multiplayer or what.
Probably.
So that's too bad. I really like the Aliens movies, and I was interested in this game. It wasn't like on my most anticipated game or anything. I just kind of wanted to see what people thought of it when it came out, and it sounds like it's just really, really bad.
Yeah, just said it's like easy. It's not like the gameplay is just very boring, just very really crap.
Yeah,
mediocre.
It is available to rent at Redbox, and I might rent it just to see like what it's like for myself.
Yeah, I put on my love film there like last week when I was sending out on a game back, but I didn't get it, unfortunately. I actually wanted I'm assuming no one would have wanted it then. I guess someone did.
Yeah. Probably just curiosity more than anything.
Yeah, this game's going to go down in price in no time.
Oh yeah.
Like I think
Definitely.
Steph said on Twitter though she'll get it like in a few weeks' time when it's like $20 probably.
No, I'll get it when it's $5 this summer on Steam.
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably the time I'll get it then when it's £5 or something
Yeah, exactly.
during the Steam summer sale.
Something like that. Yeah, it doesn't. You guys were talking about the video, or
No,
that, and then the developer who was talking about like what happened to the development.
Yeah, and all the fact as well about Borderlands 2, like the whole if it suffered because of it as well, because the fact is apparently like the Gearbox didn't do the single player, and it was this other one that Derek said was Timegate, was it?
Yeah.
Actually worked on the campaign, and pretty much just left it to the curb, kicked it to the curb, and focused all their attention to Borderlands.
Yeah, how long was that game in development? Was it?
And here it says around 6 years.
Yeah,
6
7 years. So it's like it got delayed several times. I think it's supposed to come out in 2010, I think, originally, or 2011.
So this is another Duke Nukem.
Seemed that way, I guess. Because that's what a lot of people say. It's pretty much a very boring game. Nothing really exciting happens from it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it in the quick look for sure. I mean, in fighting other dudes with guns, just like Dead Space 3. I mean, do we need that in every game? Can we have a game where we're not fighting somebody that's shooting us?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
how long is it before you get the aliens? It's like it took a while in the quick look, anyway.
In the quick look, yeah. Oh, and the campaign is like 4 or 5 hours too, which is like ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, it's super short.
And the multiplayer looks all right. The multiplayer.
I heard the multiplayer's not that bad now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's but like you know me, I don't play multiplayer anymore, so hardly. So I couldn't care less.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really fussed about it when it was announced, but I kept my eye on it because I like the movies and everything. But when I saw the reviews that were coming in and everything, I was like, oh my god, this is
Yeah, you get like a 1 out of 5. It's like, oh god, that's horrible.
yeah.
They
GameSpot
don't give
gave it
those
a
out
4.
very often.
Yeah, GameSpot gave it 4, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, 4.5, I think Dark said.
Crap.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Yeah.
Jeez. I don't think there's going to be a feedback on this one because people are pretty much gonna are pretty much in accord with the reviewers. So,
And there's a lot
You
of
never know. There might be though. There might be some people that still would believe this game's great, and it's like, what the hell is these reviewers on? I think this game's great.
I don't know. Could be.
mhm.
There are always people like that now. If a game is like really there's people out there who love Duke Nukem Forever, and that game got blasted to hell.
Yeah.
But there's people out there that really like that game. So
Mhm.
I won't be surprised if I see something like that with this game as well.
Yeah, I can't believe the demo compared to the final product. That was jeez. It's like they downgraded everything.
Now apparently, no, like me and Derek speculating that it might be that was maybe pre-rendered.
Maybe could be.
That
Could be.
demo, because how can you go from that to what the actual final game was?
Mhm. Yeah.
Because like the E3 demo looked pretty good.
Mhm.
Like very detailed explosions were cool and all that there, and like the blood splatters and all the lighting and etc.
Yeah.
Looked good, and then the one look like the final version looks like wow.
Would it have helped with
Looks
the?
like an early gen flipping. Looks like an early gen.
It looks
Like
horrible.
early gen flipping
Yeah.
game.
But would it had helped with the narrative and the story and the gameplay? I don't think so. But who knows? Maybe.
And
Yeah.
that the lighting and everything and graphics or whatever aren't their only problems. There's a lot of like glitches and bugs and stuff.
Mhm.
Like the aliens will like get glitched in like environments and they'll just get stuck in. There's videos out there where there's a video of it almost looks like an alien is dancing to
Yeah.
a song that's from I think it's in Spaceballs. I
Yeah.
don't know if you remember that scene. I think it's that music.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And there's another GIF going around of like there's a part in the game where there's these zombie aliens. They're blind and they can't see you, but they could hear you, and
Mhm.
they just look really funny, like staggering around and stuff.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, apparently there's a glitch like 2 minutes into the game or something like that. One of my friends sent me a video of that. Like just when you start up the game, you start playing, it's something happens or something. There's a glitch. You can't. Your AI partner just stays stuck there for a while. It takes a while before he moves or something. It's kind of crazy.
Does games like this go through the testing and QA process? Really? If there's like so many bugs?
They probably
Yeah.
just had to get it out to satisfy their contract with Sega or whatever, because they didn't want, like they
Yeah.
said in that report, they didn't want to get sued by them for delaying
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah.
Just fuck this testing, fuck the QA. We'll just get it out now.
They-
We don't care.
They could have paid them also. Like, hey, we'll pay you a certain amount. Can we get it out? So,
Pay who, Sega?
No, pay the people who do the QA, like approve all this, do the QA and all that. It's like it's a good game. Just let us.
Oh, you mean like bribe them or like
yeah,
or something?
yeah, something like that. Yeah. So I don't know
No,
how
I
it
don't
went,
know.
but I don't know who thought this game was good, but it did come out.
It sounds like nobody did. They just put it out just because they had to.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we don't have a choice. Let's go. Let's release it.
Nothing else came out last week there, did it? That was just the only big release, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah. I don't think there was nothing else.
No.
So, yeah, big disappointment for Aliens Colonial Marines. Did you guys talk about the version that might still be coming to Wii U?
No.
No.
But, jeez, what difference would it make?
Apparently it would be a
You
better
put
version.
your little tracker on the gamepad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
but
motion
it's gonna be
tracker?
the it's going to be the same game.
Yeah.
Still.
So
Yeah. And there's that other guy that did the DX10 graphic overhaul for the PC version.
DX10 is not like 11.
Well, it says DX10 in the article, so I don't know.
Okay, that's weird. It's like a DX11 is like the latest version of.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe he couldn't do it in 11. He did it in 10. I don't know. But it says
guess.
DX10 high-res graphics. It does look a little bit better. But you know.
Yeah, like of course it's gonna be better though if like done in different by certain modders, because they do tend to make games a lot better than they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why the mods exist everywhere. So
Yeah,
there you go.
that's the cool thing about modding communities. You can play like a 10-year-old game, and there's some mods out there for it to make it look, you know, quite. Probably not wouldn't look make it look a whole lot better, but look, at least you wouldn't be flipping really. Your eyes would like won't puke now from playing it.
Exactly. So yeah, too bad for Aliens Colonial Marine, but you know, one of my friends actually at work pre-ordered the game, and he was looking forward to it. Big Aliens fan and everything. And when he started seeing the reviews, he was like, "Oh my god."
Did he still buy it?
Well, he had it pre-ordered. Yeah, he bought it. He had pre-ordered on Steam, so.
Oh, so he had already paid for it in full or something?
Exactly, yeah. So he downloaded it, and I asked him that I think Wednesday or Thursday when I saw him. I was like, "How was it?" He's like, "Oh my god, it's horrible. It's really really bad."
worse than I imagined.
Yeah.
That's coming from somebody who's a big Aliens fan, so
Yeah.
that's too bad.
He says it's really really horrible. So.
Everybody ever seen Aliens and Alien Resurrection? They're the only Aliens films I've seen.
Or Resurrection, really? That's not even
terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
pretty
horrible.
crap. I've only ever seen it once though, so.
Mhm.
You have to watch the first one.
Oh yeah. First one, second one. Pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
Actually, I actually liked the third one, even though a lot of people don't.
Yeah, a lot
It
of
was
people
alright.
like the first. Some people like the first one the best, and other ones like the second one, the James Cameron.
I like the second
best.
one more, but I really do like the first one too. My issue with the first movie is I don't like most of the characters are not likable. They're just like I don't care that they die. Like okay, fine, die. They're just
Like-
annoying.
Yeah. I don't like
It's not like
Prometheus.
Prometheus as well. Like
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
people hate the character.
true.
for that.
That's true, yeah.
I still have yet to see it now,
Yeah, I still need to watch Prometheus.
but I've heard
also.
mixed things about it though. Anyway, some people liked it and some people didn't.
I like the movie.
Well, so that's it for I guess Aliens. I guess unless you guys have a.
No,
No.
I think we've talked long enough about Aliens on a shit game. None of us care about.
Exactly. So time to move on with the old, out with the old and in with the older, I guess.
For the most part.
Something that really surprised me is Brutal Legend is coming to PC. When I saw that news, I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I was just seeing that on Twitter, but I was like, really? Why is this coming out now on PC? The game's been out like over 3 years on elsewhere, and only
Yeah.
now coming on the PC.
It's kind of weird.
Was there some sort of, lease or something, like contract? Where they couldn't release it to the PC anytime sooner or something?
I don't know. It doesn't say
Mhm.
anything on the in the article. It says
Because isn't the thing with Costume Quest and stacking and all that there something like we do with THQ published that on the PC side of things or something?
could be.
I think so. They were talking about it on the Giant Bombcast.
Yeah, so it could have been something like here, the same here with Brutal Legend, I guess, where they couldn't do it now beforehand because it was now like THQ's gone and like, oh, might as well we can do it now under our own hands or something.
Mhm.
How much is
But
it
like
on PC?
EA published it now anyway. I think on the other versions.
Yeah.
I think it was £15. I think. So like 20 odd dollars.
Too expensive.
Yeah.
I've seen
I
Brutal Legend on
really-
PS3 or 360 for like as low as $5.
Yeah.
Brand new.
You can get that very cheap.
Mhm.
I was really disappointed with that game.
Oh yeah.
Really disappointed.
Oh yeah.
I actually thought it was going to be some sort of open world action adventure game. It's like, oh, this looks cool. The first third of that game,
Yep.
first half of that game's, oh, this is pretty cool.
Mhm.
And then it turns into a fucking strategy game.
Yep.
Tower defense, and that's where the game died on me.
Oh yeah. When it turns
I
into
don't
tower
know how
defense.
long it took me to do that last flipping battle in that game.
Mhm.
Ooh boy,
Oh yeah.
it was rough.
Like the first, yeah, like you said, the first half of that game is great. Second half is like, what the hell? What did they do? Tower
Yeah,
defense.
like the first half, you think it's just some sort of open world action adventure game, and then all of a sudden turns into like this, strategy game
Mhm.
where you defend like the tower defense or something.
And the soundtrack is pretty awesome. Soundtrack is really good.
Yeah, actually, you can download it as well in Steam.
Yeah.
You can download the game and the soundtrack, which is pretty cool.
I guess we should talk a little bit about it. The PC version will include, the game, of course, and the downloadable content, Tears of the Hextagon and the Hammer of Infinite Fate. And
The multiplayer I never touched it because it was the strategy stuff, and I never touched it.
it has been updated, complete with more detailed visuals and improved performance. But no specifics. So, and I think $20.
Just take the go. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think $20 is way too much for that game. Honestly.
Yeah, it's a three. Even if you're upgrading stuff and all that there, it's still over 3-year-old game.
Mhm. You're upgrading stuff and you get the DLC, of course. Okay, but $20, no. I would have said maybe 10.
I'd probably pay maybe £10 max. I would pay for it.
Oh yeah, not more than that. That's for sure. So that's coming. There's also been an announcement for a new Batman Arkham game confirmed for this year, 2013.
Yeah, that just sort of came out of the blue this week. Oh, there's a new Batman Arkham game coming out, but before you get too excited, apparently Rocksteady aren't doing it. I think it's Beanox.
Yeah, Rocksteady.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do the Spider-Man games, I believe. That's what I saw on Twitter though. Apparently though, it's not Rocksteady's doing it.
Yeah.
That's Beanox. Who I think they do like the
Yeah, it says.
confirmed will launch it as part of parent company Time Warner's latest earnings report last week. CFO Sean Martin said the company's strong game release for the year includes a new entry in the series. Say blah 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 blah. Last month registered 15 new Batman domain names, including Arkham Universe, Arkham Legend, Arkham Origins, Arkham Rises, and others.
Yeah, it doesn't say who is going to
No, it doesn't say who's
oversee it.
No, it doesn't do.
It says Rocksteady's doing a prequel.
Yeah. Stylized
Yeah.
prequel.
So is this it?
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but anyway. Arkham Universe, Arkham Legend, Arkham Origins, Arkham Rises. Apart from Arkham Rises, those are all horrible fucking names. Arkham Universe, really? Okay.
Arkham Galaxy.
So,
They're doing it. They're going to the Super Mario route. Arkham Sunshine, Arkham 64.
but why are they sticking with Arkham? I don't know. It's just weird.
Because that's just the brand of the series this point now. Because that's what's recognizable, like Arkham Asylum.
I don't think people
Arkham
know what
City.
Arkham is. They know what Batman is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're talking about just regular old people that don't follow news,
Yeah,
like
they
nerdy
wouldn't.
news.
Yeah, they wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah, they don't know.
Like
They don't know it's an asylum or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like because it's Asylum in
Mm.
Gotham City.
Exactly. So it's kind of weird that they're sticking with the Arkham name, but whatever.
I've still yet to play through the second one. I need to finish it.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't. You haven't finished it.
No, I never finished it though.
I think Derek, you didn't play it, right? Or you played a little bit of it.
I played it up to a certain point and I got stuck, and then the game froze like 3 times in a row. I was like, okay, that's enough. I wasn't really having any fun anyway.
No. It's an okay.
I still don't
Yeah,
like. I
I
still don't like the combat. I like Sleeping Dogs combat more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what killed it for you.
But everybody's talking like Arkham City has like the best combat ever or something.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they said they reinvented the hand-to-hand combat with Arkham City, but I don't know. Arkham
Wasn't
Asylum.
really. That was just it was pretty much just the same from the first one.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I meant Arkham Asylum when I said that, but yeah.
Right.
But the game is tough. I gotta admit, the game is pretty hard, especially the final levels. Oh my God, gets really tough there. But I thought it was a pretty good game. I really loved the story. So, the story was great. The ending is fantastic. So, I can't wait to see what they do. I hope it doesn't become an annual thing. Like they split between Rocksteady and Beanox, and Rocksteady does one, Beanox does one. Like it becomes a Call of Duty thing now. One year one does one, and the other year the other one does one. I don't know.
Yeah, and this year will be Infinity Ward with a partly Modern Warfare 4, and I'm not getting it because I am done with the Call of Duty series.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Especially Infinity Ward Call of Duty games.
Yeah, Infinity Ward have been garbage for the past, what, 2-3 iterations or something?
And they're the ones who actually created the series in the first place, but yet they're the ones I probably hate more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one I hate, I just hate Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Fucking hated the multiplayer in it though. I do not care. It was broken.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Because it was just like hacked. People were just hacking away, like, you know, doing exploits and all that there, and it still goes on to this day. In those Call of Duty games,
Mhm.
there's a minority of people that still cheat their way into getting,
Yeah, exploits.
80 kills and 2 deaths or whatever.
Yeah. Exploits exist pretty much everywhere. So.
Yeah, there was this video I watched there a few weeks ago. This guy was showing us video. He was like commentating on this guy's video, this theater mode thing. This guy does this thing called lag switch, where he has his he modified his controller or something, and every time he's like trying to shoot on someone like up to, he just switches it on, and the guy freezes, and then so he could shoot him then and kill him.
Wow. Okay.
And then he don't. I think he like died once in that match and got like loads of kills.
Mhm.
He pretty much just freezes him and then shoots him so he can get a kill. Then that is just, oh my God.
I don't know why they don't handle those things better.
What's the point of playing the game then if that's all you do?
Mhm. Like I don't know
If
why
you're
they
just gonna
don't ban
cheat.
these people from playing or something.
Like, I'm shit at Call of Duty though, but I'm not gonna fucking go. Oh, I'm gonna cheat now to be good at it.
Mhm. Exactly. But nonetheless, that's a little tangent on Call of Duty. uh, Speaking of Bungie, I guess they talked about Destiny and their new project they were working on. Some info was revealed and some artwork from the upcoming game. So, have you guys checked that out? Have you guys looked at it a little bit?
Not
Nope.
really though.
No.
It's just I'm not really. I'm just not really interested in it though. To tell the truth. Like, it's been a fucking while now since we've heard about this thing here, Destiny and all that there, and there's always showing something coming off from it now. Like, when was like Reach was out 2010,
Yeah, I think.
and and seems to be a while, and like only now we're getting something on the new fucking Bungie game, 2.5 years later.
hmm Like it's going to be an always connected first-person shooter. So what does that mean? You'll always be in the universe or something?
Well, online or something like
Yeah.
that.
There's supposed to be more news tomorrow, Sunday. So we don't have a whole lot. We have a screenshot, and I think that's pretty much.
The game is reportedly quite like Halo.
Yeah, big surprise. Big surprise. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about here. They just pretty much said it was coming out, and they're gonna reveal some more stuff on Sunday. So probably talk a little bit more about it next week, I guess, or when we do another one of these podcasts. I guess the last thing in this section, Luigi themed DLC coming to New Super Mario Brothers U. Darren, you want to take this one? I guess you're the only one who played it.
Yeah, it was on during the Nintendo Direct that was shown there this week. So it was where Satoru Iwata was on. He was wearing a Luigi cap, and he basically announced the ear of Luigi. Because he can't say, he's saying ear instead of year. It's just the way he pronounces it. And one of the things that was mentioned was a new DLC pack for New Super Mario Bros. U, where you basically play as Luigi and you basically go through the modified versions of the levels in New Super Mario Bros. U.
Mm-hmm.
So just expansion makes all 80 plus courses all new. So it'll basically be quite different to what you played, perhaps.
Yeah.
So we are currently developing a new adventure style Luigi. This will be large scale downloadable content which is similar to the development of full software, Iwata said during the Nintendo Direct presentation. So it will take some time. So no specific release date or price for new Super Luigi U is announced. So basically it's kind of like, yeah, definitely a very expansion pack pretty much for that game.
Yeah. That's nice to see them do some downloadable content finally.
I guess so.
So, and I guess their biggest seller is Mario, so.
Yeah.
And the
I haven't played much of the game though, but it's pretty good. But I just wish they just get away with the new Super Mario Bros. Series though, because I think it's kind of getting overplayed at this point now.
No, they'll never do that. They'll never do that. It's Mario, so
No, not to get rid of Mario. Just get rid of this series, New Super Mario Brothers, because I feel that's done now. Like there's 4 iterations. I don't know why they still call it new when this is the 4th iteration.
Mm-hmm.
It's not new now anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's old Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
But
Old new.
All new.
Not new Super Mario Brothers should be called.
All new Year of Luigi Mario Brothers. Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of Luigi stuff, I guess, right? It's going to.
Yeah, like Luigi's Mansion's coming out soon. I think it's next month, which looks interesting. Also was announced was one that got me excited was a new Mario Luigi game.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming out in the summer. I love the Mario Luigi games on the GBA and DS. A new one coming out for it in the summer called Dream Team, where basically Luigi's dreaming and you sort of enter his dreams and that there. It's very interesting.
Oh, it's kind of like a Bowser's Inside Story, right? Something like that.
Yeah, it's like Bowser's Inside Story. It's part of that series.
Mm-hmm.
You were in Bowser.
Yeah.
And this time you're like Mario and that, and you go into his dreams. It's very weird. It'll be pretty interesting though.
Mm-hmm.
And Mario's new Mario Golf World Tour game, which is good for those ones. I've never played any of them.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D was announced as well, which was like, oh great, this is great. But no, it's just a port of the Wii game that came out a few years ago. It's like, crap.
Oh well,
I think that game's brilliant though, but I'd like just to see. I thought it was just a new version, a new one of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the case.
Yeah, but I guess they're starting to talk a little bit more about the games that will be released. Not a whole lot about the Wii.
Like certain games is released in their schedule, like their first party stuff over the next year or so on the 3DS and the Wii U.
Yep.
Like Animal Crossing got a June release date as well. I think it was June 9th.
Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote it on the launch dates. I wrote it down.
I've never played any of those games, so
no, me neither.
But I know a lot of people really like them.
Have you played
kind of like
Animal Crossing, Derek? Is he there, or is he still away?
What? What about Animal Crossing?
Have you ever played Animal Crossing?
Yeah, I played them.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot, but my wife really likes them, so I'll be buying that for her.
The new Leaf one, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I like to try one of them though. Like there's the one on the GameCube, there's Wild World on the DS, there's the Let's Go to the City or City Folk on the Wii, and this one coming out now.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the one on the GameCube and the DS one are very good though. I heard those ones are like the best ones.
Yeah.
I might try this one out though.
I know Ryan played one on Professional Fridays. I think it's 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, I think it was last week.
So yeah,
Basically, it was his save where he didn't touch in like years.
yeah, it looks all right. It looks like an okay game, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be those game. It'll be like the this will be for the audience. It'll probably like the Harvest Moon games as well.
Mhm.
I'll say those people who like the Harvest Moon games really like these games as well.
Yeah, I think they're very popular in Japan. Also, the Animal Crossing games,
Yeah.
very popular. So, I guess nothing to add, guys, in this article, this section.
No, that's it.
Okay. So, Journey. I guess we should talk a little bit more about Journey. Some good news and some less good news. Well, bad news, I guess, for both.
Yeah, it didn't win its Grammy it was nominated for. It lost to
Yeah.
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I believe.
The Grammys last Sunday, Journey didn't win, so sadly, they didn't get the Grammy, sadly. So
Yeah,
That's
my
too
Twitter
bad.
feed was pretty much, full of tweets about the Grammys from people.
yeah,
That show is pretty much like, how long does that show go on for?
4 hours, 3.5.
Really?
It's kind of like WrestleMania or something. I know it's pretty long.
No, the fact there's like 50 million Grammy awards. It
Mm.
seems like, yeah, I won 2 Grammys. Like, yeah, but there's like 50 million of them. Like the fact there's like so many awards. There's country record of the year. There's rock record of the year. There's rock album of the year. There's song of the year, and there's record of the year. Aren't they the same thing, pretty much?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just like games. There's different genres or different awards for different genres. They're just different genres of music, so they have different
Yeah.
awards.
Yeah, I love there. But the thing is, like, song of the year and record of the year, like,
Hmm.
they're pretty much the same kind of thing. Yet there's 2 different.
Well, you can have a really good song on a shitty album, and you don't like the rest of it. That happens quite a bit.
I don't know why record.
Or you could have an
of the
album,
year-
or you can have an album where you like every single song. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know why record of the year exists. Records don't even exist anymore.
well, they mean like an album, like
Yeah.
a CD,
Do they
MP3,
mean
whatever
that?
you
Is
want to
that,
call
is
it.
that what it is then? Record
They don't
of
mean
the
an
year?
actual vinyl. They don't mean literally a vinyl. They mean
No, I thought it just meant like record, like just basically not a word for song.
Yeah.
Not a
I know,
song,
I know.
no,
I'm
like
just-
an entire
I'm just
collection of
teasing you
Just an
songs.
guys.
album, okay.
I'm just teasing you guys. But yeah, I guess I don't follow the Grammys because I'm not big on like current music. I don't really listen to current stuff a whole lot, so I don't really care about the
because most
Grammys.
of it's shit nowadays anyway. The mainstream stuff.
Hmm. So I don't. Too bad for Journey. So
So all you hear nowadays is fucking Rihanna and
Justin Bieber.
Bieber and fucking One Direction and Taylor Swift and all that.
Oh boy, yeah. Anyway, doesn't really tickle my fancy, that kind of music. So whatever.
Mm.
Uh,
I don't really follow much music nowadays. I don't really listen to new bands now. I think the last sort of band that I got introduced to and like is The National.
mhm.
Like a few years ago when I got their High Violet album.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't think I've gone into any new bands or artists since then.
Yeah. Well, I know Justin Timberlake's coming out with a new album. I heard the new song's pretty good. I kind of enjoy it. It's kind of smooth and mellow and stuff. And, it's all right.
I'm not really a big fan of him though. Most of his songs I don't find very memorable.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he at least he has some sort of talent. He's a good singer, So compared to people who use autotune and all that stuff, so
Chris Red!
yeah, exactly, Chris Brown, and a whole lot more, I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah, T-Pain,
yeah,
king of the auto-tune there.
yeah. So getting back into Journey, the other big news for Journey, I guess, is the development for Journey bankrupted the studio, so that's not too good. Uh, you want to take this one, Darren? I don't know if you read.
No, I didn't rate it. Now the thing is, like, I'm not really surprised because this game was in development for quite a while, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Compared to like the other ones, like Flow came out around like '07, and then Flower came out like a couple of years later at '09,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think you first sort of heard stuff about Journey. I think 2010. You keep seeing screenshots and all that there, and yet seemed to take forever to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And yet it did eventually come out then.
Yeah.
And it was a 2-hour game. And it says the Fashion game was well stated and even broke PlayStation Network sale records.
Mm.
However, its development bankrupted the creator, that game company.
That's really crazy.
I once said that the development of Journey was a successful example of game development. Journey creator Genova Chen told Polygon, "We bankrupted the company."
Yeah, we make a game.
It'd make its money back from Journey plus some, but its release as a PlayStation 3 exclusive hurt the game's overall sales.
Yeah, I would guess that being an exclusive doesn't help a whole lot.
Yeah, that's the problem though nowadays with certain games though. Unless it's on multiple platforms,
Mhm.
it's gonna damage the sales it would have gotten otherwise.
Yeah, if they release this on Steam, they'll make a whole lot of money. I would rush out and buy it.
Especially because certain games tend to do well on Steam.
Yeah.
Especially when they're on sale as well.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know how this would have done now on Xbox Live Arcade.
Mhm.
What would have done well there?
Yeah, I don't know.
It would have at least sold more.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I probably guess so.
That's for sure.
But I don't know if it would have been one of those highest selling games now. Or what's the highest selling Xbox Live Arcade game?
Of all time?
Trials Evolution, or well, that's one of them I know because it did very well.
Oh,
when it
Trials
came out.
Evolution. Yeah, I think Trials Evolution and Minecraft must be pretty much up there.
Probably.
I
Castle
think Minecraft would
Crashers.
probably Minecraft would probably be it because I think it's downloaded loads of times.
Oh yeah,
I think it's 20 million or something. I think it got.
something like that. I think the numbers keep going up week after week.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I never played Minecraft, but I know a whole lot of people who love that game to bits. You have to have time to, build your stuff and all that, but that's really not me.
No, I'm not really interested in going around and building stuff. I'm just more fascinated by what people make.
Mhm.
Like I seen one a few weeks ago, someone did the flipping King's Landing from Game of Thrones in it, and it looked fucking awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That was awesome. I agree. It's fantastic.
And I think like a bunch of people are actually working on the entire realm of that's like 7 Kingdoms of Westeros in Minecraft. I was like, jeez, just some talented people
Mhm.
spend hours a day
Yeah.
creating that stuff. Just not me though.
Kudos for them though, because I mean, damn. If they have the patience to do that, that's pretty awesome. I don't have the patience. I'm pretty sure the game's pretty fun, but I really don't have the patience to to do
Nah.
that. So really not. So I guess Journey. The guys at that game studio are planning their new game, and they say it will be. I think they're saying it will be multi-platform. So
Yeah, it probably would have to be the case this time now. If they
Mhm.
want some size 6 survive.
yeah, exactly. So they've done 3 good games, 3 well-received games. So I'm not worried about.
I don't know if Flow now was Flow well received.
I think
it
so.
got
I think it was well-received. I think
I know
so.
Flower did pretty well. I know a lot of people liked Flower, and Journey pretty much got critical acclaim.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see about that. So, I guess moving on to some couple of teasers and rumors and stuff. A game that I know Darren's looking forward to. The Last Guardian.
Really?
Well, was looking forward to at least. The Last Guardian.
Well, the dead truth, I was really looking forward to that much in the first place.
You weren't? No.
Not really. It's like, oh, this looked cool though, but
Mhm.
it's an ego game.
I know a guy that's been on the podcast, Art Green. He was really looking forward to that game. So there's a couple of some news was teased about Last Guardian.
Yeah, that we're still working on, and we're going to show information soon.
Yeah.
Haven't we been saying that for the last fucking year?
Yep. I guess
Or
he's.
more than that.
Mhm.
Yeah, last 3 years.
Yeah. The Last Guardian creative director Fumito Ueda has teased that news may be on the way concerning the long-awaited action-adventure game. Writing on his website, the designer told fans to keep an eye out for new information, though he noted the timing is ultimately up to Sony. So he said, I should also mention that details regarding The Last Guardian's release is solely decided by Sony Computer Entertainment, not myself. Please keep an eye out for their official announcement.
People are speculating that this could end up being a launch title for the PlayStation 4 now.
You know what?
Hence the reason why we heard nothing from it in ages.
I wouldn't be surprised at all, to tell you the truth. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They would say, hey, it's coming to PlayStation 4. Ah, okay. Really?
I'm sure I'll piss off a lot of people though. It's like, flip sick now if they go and get a new console for this now.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the fact that said, oh, PlayStation 3.
Yeah. But
I'm sure that would fucking damage. It will hinder a lot of sales for them then. Lose a lot of sales because a lot of people. It's like, I'm not spending $400 or whatever it's going to be for this game, which then could end up being crap.
yeah. I don't know. I wasn't really interested in the game. It looked alright, but, you know.
It looked good though, like it looked very nice though, but the fact is, that was all that was shown of it. Since, like, that's the few stuff they're showing at E3 and, like, Tokyo Game Show, I believe, and that's it, like, a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been nothing since then.
Yeah, exactly.
And people are just speculating it's probably cancelled.
Especially speculation that it was canceled, then some news comes up, and then, oh, everybody gets their hopes up and then disappears, and then, you know, it's kind of like the Duke Nukem of,
Yeah,
so,
Duke Nukem of this generation.
exactly.
We're still working on it. We'll show you stuff soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Show us it then.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you've been working on the game since flipping, what, 08, 09 probably, maybe a bit before that.
Mm-hmm.
And you've always shown us like 2 videos.
When was it shown the first time? In 2010 or 9?
09, I think it was.
9?
Like A309 is the first time I saw it now.
Mm-hmm.
During the Sony press conference.
Yeah. So
Feels like it's been longer than that.
yeah, it does feel.
Yeah, it does, but I think that's the first time it was shown.
Mm-hmm. And one game that I am wholeheartedly interested in, and I cannot wait to see more information about it, Watch Dogs. It was announced that maybe it would be out this holiday. So
I think they did say that though.
No, it's just marketing materials like a poster that says available this holiday 2013 for all home consoles.
Yeah,
But that doesn't-
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Well, they don't know if that means current gen as of right now or next gen, PS4 or what.
Yeah, they did say, I think last year though, it'll be a 2013 anyway, or they speculated they'll come out 2013 anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll assume it'll be out this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not till like next year.
But also says
But in terms of, sorry, go ahead.
also says in the article here that this lines up with comments from Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot, who said last year during a financial call that Watch Dogs would be out sometime in 2013. So, he did say that it would be out this year. So, it says the poster quotes, "Truly next gen adventure." So, is it coming out for PS4 and Xbox 720? Probably. So,
I'd say it'd probably be a launch title, perhaps.
maybe.
But that would probably that might sell systems now.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it would help a whole lot to sell systems.
Yeah, but they wouldn't sell one game wouldn't sell me it now. Like I want at least 3 games out at launch to actually get me anywhere interested in buying a new console.
I really don't care because it's coming to PC. So.
Yeah, that too. and I might be getting a new graphics card this year, so, and more RAM, so
Yeah.
try to get make it look very nice.
Yeah, as for the next gen consoles, I'm gonna have to wait. If they announce a game it's coming to all consoles and PC, I'll say yeah, okay. Not worth buying a new console. Getting on a
Yeah,
PC.
if it's a good just home console game now, looks very interesting. I want to try it out. Yeah, go ahead. But if it's on PC and if it runs fine, then it's like, yeah, I'm just get it anyway. It's cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Guess I'm gonna have to make some new friends to play some co-op games.
Well, Darren's not on live anymore, so he won't be on live anymore.
Nah,
And if you're not gonna be buying either of the new systems, then yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
sorry, Derek.
I'm gonna have to wait. I mean, I'm actually gonna have to wait to see, because honestly, if the games are coming out on PC, as well as those consoles, I'm not gonna spend $400-$500 to get a new console for nothing. You know.
And Microsoft have to show me something worth me subscribing to live again, because no offense, like this, it's basically a bit of a discussion now, but live's not worth shit nowadays, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, it all depends on what you do with live, of course, but yeah. You mean Xbox Live Gold, of course, because
yeah,
no matter where you are, you still get live, but it's silver, so.
Yeah, live gold, gold subscription, I think's not worth shit nowadays.
Yeah, well, that
It
one
hasn't been for the last few years for me.
I watch Walking Dead on Xbox Home Video, so for now, it's still useful for me. So, but I might start watching it on Apple TV instead. So, who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, do you pay a subscription to Apple TV or something like that?
Yeah,
now,
you do.
Or what's the deal?
Yeah, you have to pay for the season that you're gonna watch of the TV show that you're gonna watch. That's how my brother-in-law watches. That's how he watches Walking Dead.
Oh no, I mean, do you have to pay like a subscription to Apple TV
Itself? No, you
No.
can get it on your computer. You can watch it from iTunes.
Right.
So.
Okay. Do you have to be subscribed to Xbox Live Gold to watch that stuff now, or can you just watch it on Silver?
Good question. I would guess you'd need to be gold.
Because I'd like to know. I know you have to be Gold now to use Netflix and all that there. Hence why I still. That's why I fucking feel that's completely ridiculous.
Mm.
We're actually getting into our discussion here, so we are
Yeah.
off topic.
But I don't know. Should they, should Xbox change their mentality with the new console to say, okay, everything's free? Like online's free. No matter who you are, where you are, whatever. Online is free. There you go.
The
Probably
fact
gonna
is,
have to.
the
Yeah.
fact is, they're charging for multiplayer. Yet the fact is, it's not what if you're playing on dedicated servers for them now. It's basically on other servers on other people's servers.
Exactly. Yeah.
So why are we paying to play online where you could basically do the exact same thing for free everywhere else?
Yep. Like you don't pay on you don't pay on the Wii U, you don't pay on the PlayStation 3 or the PC. So why would you pay on the Xbox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, why do you have to pay to use Netflix, Twitter, YouTube, where you can pretty much use all that stuff for free on your PS3, Wii U, and PC as well?
Yeah. Well, of course you have to pay your subscription to Netflix, but I mean.
Yeah, but you have to you have to be on gold
Mhm.
to use that service.
Yeah, which is kind of dumb. It is
Yeah.
kind of ridiculous. They have to.
Hence why I'm saying less value for gold nowadays than I have now.
Mhm.
And I do not get why. Like that's mainly the reason why I'm stopping when it comes to me. I've turned off my automatic renewal and I'm done with it. They have to show me something for this next generation to convince me to resubscribe to them again.
Yeah, I agree. They need to make it free or something. They really need to make it free. So.
Like PlayStation Plus now, I'm subscribed to them and I like the way they deal with things. With the fact is they give you a selection of free games per month.
Mhm.
You might have them or you might not have them. It's like Yeah, I can tell. Like, you have to be subscribed to it as long as you're subscribed to the thing, but you can have these games. That I like though. Like, I got Metal Kombat for the Vita. I've got, a few other games like Jet Set Radio, Pinball Arcade. I'm gonna get Luminous when it comes out here. Games like that now, and ones like Sleeping Dogs this month is the PlayStation 3 game you can get for free if you're a PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
That game's only been out 6 months.
Yeah. For free? God damn, that's good.
Yeah. It's like, if you're like, I paid £30 for the year,
Mhm.
and you're getting games like that for free, as long as you're subscribed to them. That to me is very good.
Mhm.
That's the reason why I've subscribed to them in the first place now.
Yeah, that is pretty good. I agree. That is very good even.
And you get discounts for most of the things on the PlayStation Plus as well for most of the items. Granted, they're not much, but they're something.
Mhm.
Where Xbox, you get the same old deal of the weeks.
Yeah.
You see the same old ones cycle around. Like, you do see that in Steam as well, but you don't pay for Steam.
It's like get
But
the
you're
new
paying,
map.
I'm paying for seeing the same old fucking things.
Get the new Mac back for Black Ops 2. Get the new Mac back for
No, it's not those like ones in deal. It's like, oh, here's Rockstar again, or Grand Theft Auto. Here's fucking BioShock again. Here's Red Dead Redemption again.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know how many times I've seen them in deal of the weeks. One too many.
Yeah. BioShock 2. Yay, here you go. Deal of the week. So.
What are your thoughts on this now, Derek?
Yeah.
Because you've been quiet.
Mhm.
I'm not going to cancel my membership, but I do agree that nowadays some of the services on other platforms are better. Like you say, like you have to pay just to have Netflix and Hulu and whatnot, when it's free elsewhere. And you can play online for free on other systems and not 360. I mean, that's true. But the thing about the PlayStation Plus is it never goes on sale. It's always the same price. You can't get it cheaper. Where Xbox, it's almost always on sale once a month, at least every month. Like, I've never paid more than $35 for my
I got the
subscription.
PlayStation Plus for £30. It's £40 usually. I got it for £30.
I've never seen it on sale ever.
It's actually currently on sale for the 90 days, I believe, for £7.99. I don't know if it's the same over there, but it's always on. It's based on sale here for every now and again.
I can't comment on that at all.
That said, I don't have any reason to play PS3 on PS3 because I don't want any of those PlayStation Plus games, because either I've already played them on other systems, or I just don't have any interest in them.
Yeah, if it's not interest to you, that's fine now. But
I mean, yeah, it's nice that they have like discounts and stuff, but it's like I'm not going to pay $50 just so I can get a discount on some game. It have to be like it have to be like several things that I would be interested in.
Yeah.
And plus, you're only renting those games once your subscription is done, then you don't have them anymore.
And the other thing as well I like about PlayStation, one thing's like they actually have like sort of day one release dates now for downloads, whereas the Xbox Live doesn't. Where you have to wait a few months before you see it on the games on demand. Granted though, I wouldn't fucking go out of my way and pay the price they're fucking charging on the PlayStation Network now. Because, Dead Space 3's out now, day launch, as well as the retail version. Am I going to go down the shop and pay £40 for it? Or I'm going to go and be a lazy bastard and pay £20 more for it? Like, I'm not going to pay £60 for a fucking game I can get cheaper. Like, that's the thing I hear about. It's like the ridiculous pricing they have for those games. Like Alien Colonial Marines is £50. You gonna pay £50 for that game? No thanks.
No. But yeah, there companies are behind that also. So
yeah,
I mean,
it's EA games are really the main culprits of that. That and Ubisoft are the main culprits of those ridiculous prices.
Exactly. So
But mostly everything else is like £50 maximum. Although I find it actually surprising, Hitman Trilogy is £20 on there, and I think it's £30 in the shops. So there's something actually surprising once, where it's actually cheaper on the digital front than it is in the store.
Yeah, it's I don't know about Xbox Live. I mean, I haven't. We don't play as often as we used to on Xbox Live.
Yeah, back in
You
when I
guys.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Back in 06, like the first few years, I felt it was worth it because I was playing a lot of multiplayer stuff. Like I played a shit ton of Gears of War with you. We played a good bunch of Saints Row. We played a lot of co-op. We played like Call of Duty 4, a lot of co-op games as well.
Yeah.
But nowadays I rarely play online. I don't feel it's worth it though, because I barely play with yous. I just mainly talk with yous on Twitter and talk with yous online there from time to time. Like honestly though, I could just delete everyone on my friends list. It's like, I'm happy enough. I don't play with most of these people on my friends list. I chat to them elsewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't really play any games with them.
Better hurry up and finish Borderlands 2 then before your membership expires.
Yeah. If you want to play some co-op.
Yeah.
But
I have another 3 months anyway, so I should have it finished by then.
You play a lot of co-op online, Derek? On Xbox?
I did.
Okay.
But nobody likes to play games anymore, so or they play them on PC.
Yeah. Well, there's that. I don't know. It's not that.
Or people on Twitter will say, "Hey, let's play," and then they never play.
Yeah,
There's
well,
that too.
yeah, I got a whole lot of that. I know what you mean. I had a whole lot of that. A whole lot of those people, those types of people.
We've got all of them. Yeah, we'll play now with 5 hours. Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll play some co-op, and then you wait, and there's nobody. Like you guys, if you say you're gonna play, you play. Like you go on. We play some co-op and some stuff, but other people just say, "Hey, we'll play some co-op," and no, okay, where are they? You never hear from them, and all that. So
2 hours, then you head off, and then you go on like Xbox.com, like 30 minutes later after you've gone off, and then they're playing with someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm gonna cancel the whole thing or whatever, but Microsoft really needs to step up and cancel the whole payment thing on the live thing, because it's just ridiculous. I mean,
yeah, not like
you mean make it so you can play online for free?
Yeah, exactly. Make it like every other system.
Yeah,
So
because every other system you can play online for free. They're the only ones that are charging you to play online nowadays.
yeah.
And that's why that's why loads of people play stuff on the Xbox, because they're getting the more definitive surface there.
Yeah.
But like, I shouldn't be paying to chat. I shouldn't be paying to watch Netflix. Like, of course pay Netflix the subscription now, but I shouldn't be paying the subscription on top of the stuff that's already there.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, you can get it for nothing elsewhere, and in most cases, it's a lot more. It's a lot better elsewhere than it is on Xbox Live. Like the YouTube app on Xbox Live is fucking horrible.
Yeah,
it is horrible.
I never tried it out. I don't know.
Do not try it out. It is god awful. And most of the other apps there are like, okay, they're not worth shit. Like, I think the Twitter app in there, when I tried it out on there, is shit as well.
It's not even. I don't think you can even use it anymore.
Yeah, I think they've gotten rid of Twitter and Facebook, haven't they?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Nobody used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're crap.
Yeah, I rarely saw people use those apps on.
Yeah.
It was kind of like fun at first, and I was like, okay, I'd rather use my phone or my PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me type something with the controller. Just like.
Yeah, unless you had like the wee chat pad.
I have a chat pad.
Or a keyboard. Then that's great, but it's not fun when you have to flip and go,
Yeah. I'm
like
on the
spend 5 minutes typing in a
Xbox.
message.
Yeah. So I don't know. we'll have to wait and see. I hope they
Yeah, like
cancel all that.
hopefully they just show some stuff at E3.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to do the new Xbox Live 3.0 now, version 3 or whatever it's going to be,
Mm-hmm.
and just show me
Probably.
something. If they're going to still keep charging, show me something
That's worth it.
to convince me that's worth resubscribing to again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not bothering subscribing to them again until they do so. Like bye bye Xbox Live Gold. It has been fun. It's been a fun 7 years, but
That's it.
that's it.
That's
I
it,
don't
that's
play
all.
online anymore. Hardly.
Yeah.
Just play with you guys from time to time. That's it.
Yeah.
Not worth paying the £40. Like, well, not really. It was more like 30 odd, like 20 odd, 30 odd, £30 or so.
I don't
So
even.
I get that in discount as well.
I don't even know how much it costs. Like it.
I think it's $60 now or $60 now.
Like it automatically renews, and I don't do anything. So. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I turned
Yeah,
it
it's.
off,
I think it's like $60 now.
because it used to be 50, I think, and it increased it
Yep.
But that's
for
nuts.
what?
But like I say,
Crazy.
don't have automatic renewal on, and just watch for sales. They'll have them like $35. You know, you go buy a card online, like on buy.com or Newegg or wherever. They'll have, once a month at least. They have them on sale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like you said, if it's not worth it to you, then go ahead and cancel it.
Yeah.
I don't agree that PlayStation Plus is better for me, but it may be better for other people, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you might find Xbox Live Gold is more worth your time because you spend a lot of time on it, though, and you don't really spend a lot of time on your PlayStation, so that's fine. I'm not saying it's a wrong opinion now. That's the way I feel nowadays with Xbox Live Gold and
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation Plus. Like, I didn't really use PlayStation Plus a lot. Like, if that game collection stuff didn't show up at all beforehand, if they didn't bother with that, I wouldn't even bother signing up for PlayStation Plus,
Mm-hmm.
because nothing really else there that's entitled to me that convince me to do it. Like, you access to certain betas, which they rarely do nowadays as well, and like discounts for certain games, but they're not that much. Like, here's a game for £5.99. Now it's if you're on PlayStation Plus, you get it for £5.19. Like, what, 80p, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or
Some sense. Yeah. Not worth it.
yeah, it's not. It's like that, not much. But that's the case. That is definitely the case. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, there's some that's like a couple of pound off, but like all of them is like not even a pound off, and that's they
Yep.
say that's a discount.
Yeah. I don't know. But I guess any closing comments on Xbox Live, Derek?
I'm just like I say, I'm getting rid of it come May. I think it's May 20 something. I think it's around that time, and like I said, turned it off though, and not subscribing to it though.
Turn it
Like,
off.
unless there's some sort of game that I'll get on the Xbox and want to play a multiplayer co-op on, then I'll probably just sign up for a month or just get like a free 48-hour
Yeah.
trial or something, and that's it.
Yeah, I have a ton of those things anyway. So.
Because I'm not bothering paying the price for what I'm getting now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll just use Netflix on my Wii U or my PC from now on.
Yeah. I have a 6-month card that I got with my new Xbox when I bought it, so we'll see if I want to play something, I'll get online and play it. But I'm not sure.
When's yours up? Do you know?
Say what?
When's your subscription up? When's your subscription renewed?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look into that. I really don't remember.
I'm pretty sure mine's in October.
I think mine is in June or something. Something like that. June or May or June. I don't know. But well.
Mine would be in April though, but I think I got like it's in May now, because I think I got some sort of one of the things I got like a extra month free or something.
Mhm.
Like, it was a 13th month one for a price
Yeah.
a few years ago.
Yeah, I think
That's why it's in May now.
I got a month free also, so might be something else. I don't know.
I think I might have been that downtime. Remember when Xbox Live was down for a few days
Yeah, I remember.
during
Yeah.
a few years ago?
Mhm.
I think it might have been it, because I think they gave everyone a free month and like that Undertow game for free.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
It's like, yeah, you couldn't give us a better game there, Xbox, thanks.
Undertow, crap.
But I actually never played it though, but I heard it's crap anyway.
Yeah, I heard it's garbage. Yeah,
I think I
would've-
briefly played it.
that guy that goes underwater, right? That goes, hunting for stuff. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like a submarine or something like those. Or like, yeah.
It's like a multiplayer thing.
Okay.
Mm,
So yeah, there you go. Our thoughts on Xbox Live.
yeah,
Just
just tangent into our discussion. No, that's pretty much what I wanted. That's pretty much what I wanted to give out. I just didn't really feel like it's worth anything anymore. And I think a few people agree. Some people agree,
Mhm.
and some people do not.
yeah, I'll have to wait.
Like if you play a lot of Call of Duty multiplayer, which I'm sure a lot of people do, it's like great for you. But you really shouldn't be paying that's for that stuff unless you're paying on dedicated servers,
Hmm.
which I think for the most part you're not.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to change some things for the next console for
Yeah.
their live service.
They're gonna have to make it free.
Like, what would you like to see though? Was there anything in particular you like to see in the next generation services?
For one, to free online. Two, maybe some sort of like music subscription service added into your yearly gold price. Like the Xbox Music, or if they had like a Spotify thing on there. I don't know. That could be cool, or maybe some sort of rental service added on there.
Hmm.
That'd be neat. Like access to to music and movies. That'd be cool because they're trying to be the whole like entertainment source for
Yeah.
everybody. So
Not only games.
that could be
movies.
cool.
Yeah.
If they did something like the PlayStation Plus game thing, that'd be neat too.
That I think that's what I'd like to see. If they did that now, then okay, you got me back on board, Microsoft. That's what I'd like to see on Microsoft's side of things. If they did that now, I'd be back on board
Hmm.
for sure. But they're not doing that now, and if they don't do that for if they don't do it for the new console, sorry.
They have had a few free games, but they've been Kinect games, and then maybe a couple like Xbox Live Arcade games, but that's it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but they've been shit. Most of
Yeah,
them.
that's true.
They're just providing the shit ones. It's like, yeah,
Yep.
no wonder they're free, because no one bought it.
Exactly.
I know Kinect Party there, the Double Fine one was free for the first week or two, which I downloaded though, even though I never even tried it. So use my Kinect.
Oh yeah, I download that too.
I just downloaded it anyway because it was free. Free's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. So yeah, I guess that
What would you like to see, Dennis, before we move on?
me. Well, Derek had a good point. Maybe I would like the service to be free, like everywhere else. If you have a movie, because I know there's Xbox movies now or something like that they called it, or I don't know.
Yeah, it used to be like the
Zune
X
or
Video or
whatever.
whatever it was, Video Marketplace.
Hmm.
Zune.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty much Zune, yeah, whatever it is, yeah.
Like if you want to watch a movie, you have to pay that movie already. So, make the services free, and if you want to watch a movie on there, you just pay for the movie and you watch it. So I think they should make all of that free. The service is free, or if they are going to charge, give me something, show me something.
Did it have the option now where you can buy the films though? Because I remember when it first sort of
Yeah, I
launched,
think
like
so.
some of them were like for the most part they were pretty much you can rent them, and then I think that Halo thing came out, Halo, whatever the hell it was called,
Yeah, I can't
and
remember.
you can buy it.
Yeah, you can buy movies now on the
Right,
Xbox movie
yeah, I
thing.
think you can. Yeah, I think I've seen that. So
Yeah.
so they're going with that route though. So yeah, that's fine.
Hmm. That's cool, but you don't pay for the service, just pay for the movie.
Yeah.
So that's what I would like to see. I guess that's pretty much my thoughts on it. So.
Just one thing as well. The fact is, yeah, especially if I'm back to silver now, I'm gonna have to wait a week if there's a certain Xbox Live Arcade game comes out when I want to get it. I have to wait an extra week. That's another thing that annoys me. If you get gold, you can get it the day out, but if you're silver, you have to wait a week because you didn't pay for it, didn't pay for the subscription service. I hope that bloody goes next gen.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, they need to do away with the subscription thing. They really
Yeah,
do. So, if they want to stay competitive, I guess.
yeah.
So,
We'll just have to wait. I'll just have to wait and see though. Just show me something special, Microsoft E3 time, and convince myself to get back on board.
yeah. So I guess a couple of other articles we'll check out here. Axl Rose loses his Guitar Hero suit. He had sued. I guess he had sued Activision for. Let me just read up a little bit on it. Rose sued Activision in 2010 for its use of the virtual licenses of Soul Hudson, better known as the top half owning Axe Legend Slash rather, in Guitar Hero 2. Rose further alleged that Activision convinced him to lend Welcome to the Jungle to Guitar Hero 3 on the grounds that the game would not feature Slash's likeness or the guitarist's follow-up group Velvet Revolver. So...
And it did feature Slash.
Yeah, it did feature Slash and it did feature Velvet Revolver, so... Slash was featured heavily in Guitar Hero 3. He graced the game's cover and was a playable character in the game. Further, songs from Velvet Revolver, She Builds Quick Machines, Slither, and Messages were made available to gamers as downloadable content following the game's release. So, and Rose also claimed Activision promised him a band-specific title called Guitar Hero Guns N' Roses, which never came to fruition, of course. But so he lost the suit. So the court judge dismissed the remains of Guns N' Roses singer Axl Rose's lawsuit against the publisher, and that's pretty much that. So he lost his lawsuit.
Probably needs some money. That's why he sued them.
Yeah, because I don't think Guns N' Roses is doing pretty well right now. So.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna sue these bastards. So they're fucking rolling in the money now, selling Call of Duty and all that there. So why? I'll just sue them then.
Yeah.
I'm doing shit nowadays.
Exactly.
Chinese democracy probably bombed big time.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be
So-
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So. Yeah, but who really cares about Axl Rose now anyway? So.
Yeah, who cares about Guns N' Roses?
Yeah, exactly.
No one cares about them nowadays. 20 years ago, yes.
Mhm.
Not nowadays, no.
Yeah. I would have liked to see a Guitar Hero Guns N' Roses. That would have been nice, but you know, I guess it didn't happen. Sadly, because now Guitar Hero is pretty much gone. It has disappeared. So.
Was on hiatus for the time being, but I'm saying it's pretty much dead now.
Yeah, I don't think any.
No one really cares about that genre anymore, really, now.
Even Rock Band, I don't think it's going to come back. So.
Nah.
I think it.
Like, Harmonix is doing pretty good anyway, just with the consistent DLC stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the fact that most of what they put out nowadays is just not for me. I just wish they'd put out something that I'd want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not very good DLC. I checked it out the other day. I went back to Rock Band Blitz and downloaded maybe one or two songs, but it hasn't been very good in the past couple of months. So
It's either from artists I've never heard of, or just like from songs from artists that like may have heard of, but just
Don't care
ones
about.
I wouldn't want to see. Ones I don't want to play or whatever. Can you not put better songs from these artists on here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Like Nightwish there finally came on, but the thing is, it's the post Tarja song, Amaranthine,
Mm-hmm.
which I know Derek wouldn't like, but it's that
Nope.
song. Why couldn't they put something before that? You know, like something from the Once album, or something from their previous albums.
Because they.
And there's not like within Temptation as well. I'd really like to see a DLC pack. Never happened. There's only been one song of theirs, and it was a DLC for Guitar Hero.
Hmm.
That was it.
Yeah. Probably some artists don't do as well as others, and that's why you don't see them.
Yeah, I guess so. That's probably the case. So I'd love to play those kind of songs on here though, but not gonna get them.
Hmm.
But then again, there's like some songs on that fucking ones I'd never heard of. I was like, who the hell's heard of these bands?
Yeah.
They'd be on it.
Yeah, it's underground stuff.
I'm sure. Yeah, but I'm sure there's certain bands that fucking a lot more recognizable than some of the ones that put on it.
Yep. So that's Axl Rose. GameStop to close 250 stores in 2013. So that's have you guys checked out that news article for GameStop?
Nah, I just heard about it though, but I think they're opening a bunch of stores as well.
Yeah,
I forget.
they will also
I think
open
I
60.
think they're opening like 40 stores. I could be completely wrong.
They're acquiring 40 former game locations in France,
Yeah.
and also opening 60 to 70 stores during the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
Across
closing
the world.
250 and they're opening 60 to 70. Okay.
So even the fucking, well, not the juggernaut or the company that everyone loves to hate, closing down stores
Hmm.
as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
There was a GameStop, like I said, there was a GameStop that used to be here in my local city, a couple of miles away, and I never had a big problem with it there.
Hmm. Well, over here it's known as EB Games. So.
Yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't like to go in a North American GameStop or EB Games and just get harassed by the fucking staff.
Yeah. You want to pre-order this?
all-
You want to pre-order this? No.
No, like all I really got was when I got a certain game though. The most sort of thing was just basically, would you like to pay that couple of the pound or whatever for the the insurance thing?
Oh yeah.
Like if your game gets damaged or whatever. That was it.
Hmm.
That was really it. I never got harassed. Do you want to pre-order this? Do you want to pre-order that? Do you want to go on this, etc., etc. Honestly though, if that happened to me, it's like, right, I know it's your job, but I've said no twice or whatever. Said no. Okay, can you take a fucking hint?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they actually ask you if you want to insure your game. Like, you want to, pay a little bit more to, cover your game with a. I'm like, no. Why? It's kind of dumb. No.
They have to. It's their policy though. Unfortunately, it's their job to do it though.
Yeah.
I know that they probably fucking some people, most of the people who work in GameStop hate it as much as we do, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, that's their job to having to do it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Like I'd fucking hate it I would bloody hate doing that if I worked there.
Yes.
If I wouldn't work there, then if I had to do that, I'd just be like, yep, see ya later. I'd work somewhere else where you don't fucking harass customers
Yeah.
with stuff they don't want to.
Some people.
don't want.
I had to do that when I worked at Suncoast. They sold DVDs,
Mhm.
and they had their membership thing where you pay like $15 for a year and you get 10% off everything and
Mhm.
special like coupons and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's good if you seriously did buy a ton of stuff, then it would be worth it. But working in a mall, people are just coming in just to like kill time, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna buy this. They're not gonna want to buy some membership thing. But of course we had to push it like always,
Mhm.
and if you didn't, then you get in trouble for it. So
Yeah.
sure, it's the same thing with GameStop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's too bad though, because I'm pretty sure, like Darren said, those guys don't want to do it. It's like, I don't want to say this, So
Yeah,
I know they won't buy it, so why should I?
yeah. I do feel like some people. I'm sure some people just are fucking miserable working in GameStop, but the fact is they can't get anywhere else.
Mhm.
It's the only place that would take them.
Yep. So, good luck to those guys.
I don't think it's as easy to get a job at GameStop as it is like a Walmart though.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're fucking want to kill themselves. Some people want to kill themselves there as well.
Mhm.
Working
Oh,
some
yeah.
of those dead end jobs. I was in that teleperformance job there a few years, like back in '08 though, that call center, bro, and fucking I wanted to kill myself.
Yeah.
I fucking hated that job with a passion. Anyway, I had to get out.
Yeah.
Like 2 months, I quit after 2 months.
I wouldn't see myself standing at the door at Walmart and welcome to Walmart, welcome to Walmart. Oh jeez, I couldn't do that all day with a straight face.
Well, the one thing about Walmart is that's the only person that talks to anybody. Everybody else just does whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't try to help you or anything, you know.
Yeah, they're just like grouchy faced, fucking just like, you know, if you say hi to them at the cash register, they'll be like,
Yeah.
little wee nod or something,
Yeah.
like just like, oh, I hate my life.
Like, what do you want? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So, yeah, that's where.
I assume that's the case now. Like, I never been to the States now, but from what I've seen on you know, certain, you know, videos
That's
online,
not. It's not the case all the time. No.
yeah, but from certain times I've seen on videos online and then films, etc.
But they have registers you can just check out yourself. It's a computer. You just scan your stuff and then you swipe your card. You put cash in. You don't even need to go to a cashier. You don't even need to talk to anybody.
Yeah, you don't.
Want
you
to.
don't need to see those people.
That's what we do have in our place, Sainsbury's, where I work. We have the self checkouts.
I'd rather go to that unless I'm buying like a ton of stuff. Then I'll go to a cashier. But
I know.
If I'm buying like one or two things, I'm just gonna go to the self checkout.
I know at the mall that I work, like there's a GameStop and there's a the place that I go that it's just privately owned, where they sell like video games. When I go to a GameStop, everybody looks like fucking miserable. Like the guys behind the counter, yeah, what do you want? What game do you want? What system? And then I go to the other place, which is privately owned, and the guys are really, they're into it. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what game do you want? Oh, you played this? Oh, I played it last night. It's great. It's fun. If you like it, they're really into their things. They don't try to push stuff on you and everything. They chat about games with you.
Well, that's just pretty much the case with any kind of business that's not corporately owned. If it's like
That's what
privately
I had
owned
in my
smaller
game.
company.
Yeah.
That's the actual one I had in my game. There was a bunch of people that worked there, like and they were into the games, and sometimes I chat for them a bit when I was getting some games. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But fortunately, during its last few years before it closed, that wasn't really the case.
No.
It was just certain staff members were pretty cool, and other ones were just hello, standard stuff.
Yeah, how you doing? Get your stuff and get out. So, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I just wouldn't like to work there at all. I was wanting to say something else, so I had something else in mind, but I forgot. Slipped my mind.
Maybe you come back to it. We can go on with the other article of news. Valve has laid off a couple of people this week.
Yeah.
Which is a little surprising.
You wouldn't expect that from Valve now, since they seem to be quite well with the Steam and all that there, but even they're suffering.
So they updated the news article. They say Half-Life House reportedly lays off as many as 25 developers as part of large decisions about company's future. Develop reports that Valve Director of Business Jason Holtman has left the company. So things aren't going as well as we thought, maybe, with Valve. If we look at this.
Some people are getting sick of not getting Half-Life 3. It's like, yeah, just fire me.
Yeah.
No, that's a bad joke there, but...
So...
Are they working on Half-Life 3? Is that the case?
I don't know.
So sure some people just care about it at this point.
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen. What's going on with Half-Life 3 or Half-Life whatever.
Yeah, Half-Life 2's 8 years old this year.
Damn. Yeah. And Portal 2 is going to be 2 years old, so that just shows you, they haven't done a whole lot yet. Well, a whole lot of
Half-Life, the original one's 15 this year.
Crap. Wow. That is old as hell. So, well, too bad to all the people that were laid off at Valve, but I guess it's the way of things. Things that are going that way right now. So it's too bad.
Yeah, it seems to be the case with a lot of companies nowadays.
Yeah.
We have to trim the meat, trim the fat.
Exactly. And I guess another last article of news in this section. Take-Two assumes control of the WWE license.
Yeah, I seen that there. It's basically that was like there was rumored for a while where it was going to be them anyway, and apparently, it's like new people taking over, but I believe Ukes are still working on it, which I just no offense to Ukes now, nothing against them now, but I'd like to see someone else work on them to see their take on the WWE license. Rather than Ukes, because Ukes been working on those games for fucking ever now.
Yeah, Take-Two will publish, and Ukes will take over the entire development of the video game. So
yeah,
I don't know.
So it's basically just gonna be the same as before. It's like, yeah, Ukes are still doing it. Yeah, that's great. It'll just be the same old stuff you've seen year in, year out. Like the Take-Two games now are, like I know NBA 2K is supposed to be really good. A lot of people really like that. But the thing is, though, are they wrestling fans? Some of those people who work on them, I guess not.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in 2K like those sports teams are wrestling fans now? try to get them to work on this.
Yeah.
And see what it'll be like.
I guess you need to know a little bit about wrestling. I mean, I don't, not maybe not be a hardcore wrestling fan, but you need to know a little bit about it.
Yeah, you have to know who the roster is and what some of their moves are and things like that now.
Exactly.
But you don't really need to know flipping everything though. But
you need to know a little bit.
Go ahead.
I don't think WWE will let Ukes or or Take-Two fuck up the license. I don't think they would let them do that.
So is that the reason why Ukes is still on it then?
Probably.
I don't get why, because Ukes has fucked up their game. They fucked up the series more than once.
Yeah, I know, but they got back on the right track with 12 and 13 was pretty good. So, who knows?
Yeah, just don't play 08.
Yeah, exactly.
That game was bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's probably the worst one this generation.
Yep.
08 was bad. That career mode they had in it seemed promising from what I was reading about it, but that was executed really bad. Oh, I'm injured, but you still have to wrestle. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So, anyway, let's hope it's good news for the WWE license. They were going in the right direction with the game, so that's
Yeah, I liked 13. I quite like 13. I like the Attitude Era mode. Like the gameplay is still the same for the most part though, but it was a lot better, control wise than before.
Yeah, exactly.
I could actually reverse.
Yeah. So let's hope they keep it up on that side of things. I guess some random news to end this. I guess GiantBomb.com site relaunch. I guess we're all witness to this week. Giant Bomb relaunch. So they had a couple.
Yes, and the videos actually freaking work for once now for me.
Yeah, they're up now for me also.
Because I could never stream anything because it was so shitty.
Yeah.
And I can never. I would download stuff, but I'd have to do it in like a not a peak time, like late at night or something. Now I can actually stream stuff, and it works fine.
Yeah.
I never really had that problem before. Must have been something just on your end.
I had problems.
It's working now ever since they relaunched the site, so it's not just me.
Oh, ever since they relaunched the site?
Because I didn't do anything different. Yeah.
I don't know, but that always worked sort of fine for me. Now it didn't run like shit.
Yeah, for me too. It always worked great.
I guess it depends on the area, I suppose.
perhaps.
But I know that I tried to watch was it TNT on Thursday night, and the page kept reloading all the time for no reason. Like the page just kept reloading and reloading and reloading. So I said, well, I'm not gonna watch this then. So, and the chat wasn't working and all sorts of stuff, and they've been getting a couple of errors. I guess that's normal for.
No one wanted to chant anyway.
Yeah. Guess that's normal for a chat relaunch. Not a chat, but a site relaunch. So I'm not too keen on the new look.
No,
I don't really like it.
Someone on my Twitter feels the same way. I actually prefer it the way it was.
Yeah.
I like it.
I have to. You like it?
Yeah, I like it. I don't use the site a whole lot. I usually just find the videos I want to see, download them, or I'll download the podcast, and then that's pretty much it. I don't spend a lot of time on the forums or on the wiki, but I mean, I think I like the way it looks. But I didn't really have any problems with the previous design either, so.
No. I don't know. Don't know. Just the font. It's just something about the structure, I guess. Just something about it I don't like, though. It's very very well done, though, but I'm just not a big fan of it, though, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Like and you go into the new games section. It's kind of all over the place. I don't know if you guys.
What are you saying there?
I don't know what you said.
You cut out.
Okay, sorry. I said if you go into the new games section on the site, it's kind of all over the place.
Right.
I don't know if you guys checked it out, but
no, I haven't really looked.
It's similar to what it was. It doesn't really look.
I haven't really gone into much.
Do you mean because they show like a separate entry for different versions of the same game, or?
Yeah, well, I know they used to do that also, but I mean, like you have the date like very very small, like February, and then you have all these big screenshots of the game and big description, like big titles and all that. It's kind of hard to navigate around, I guess. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm not crazy about it.
I still like the site though, but I still like going to visit it every day. I don't go into the forums, just check out some of the news and like the videos and out there. That's pretty much all I do, and jump on and just download the podcast via. I just get it on iTunes, so I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all that's it. So, and like watch bits and bobs from like their weekly shows, but because I'm not gonna go and sit down and watch those shows for 3 hours now.
Which shows?
TNT
Okay.
and Unprofessional Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna sit down and watch that for 3 hours.
I do, but I do all my work. I just have it on the side,
Mm-hmm.
I mostly listen to it more than I watch it. But if it's something if it's something interesting, I'll sit there and kind of pay more attention to it. But
yeah, if you're doing something if you're doing something different,
something
doing
else,
something to pass the time or whatever, and listening to it, that's dead on. But the thing is, I can't listen to it while I'm playing a game now because, like I said, I'm on my PC in my living room here, and it's at the TV I'm using.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't do that anyway. So if I want to play something, I'll have to, switch it over. Unless it's a PC game, but I'm sure that would be very interesting to
toggle.
get.
Yeah.
Yeah, toggle. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, it's not that bad, but nonetheless, I used to like the other one, so
Are you guys still watching the endurance run?
Oh, I haven't watched.
I haven't watched many and recently just because I got behind on like their videos, like their quick looks, and now that they're doing this Unprofessional Fridays for 3 hours, I've been trying to catch up on those. I've only watched like the first 2, and then I started watching the third one.
Yeah. Yeah, I've fallen behind myself. I play games at night and try to keep up with the quick looks. Like I haven't watched the Fire Emblem one.
I don't watch most of the quick looks now anyways. Unless it's a game I'm interested in, I'll watch it, but other than that I couldn't care less.
I watch every one, and if it's just something that I don't have any interest in, or if it's just boring, then I'll stop watching. But generally I watch pretty much every one.
Yeah, there are a couple of them that I fall asleep on. So
Like, is there any one example that was like the worst one you've watched? You know, like recently?
bad question.
Recently,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Apart from Colonial
some of those
Colonial
indie games
Marines.
that Patrick does,
Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, anything that Patrick
like
does.
let's see, there's one. Go ahead, I'll try and find the one I'm talking about.
I'm not very keen on anything that Patrick does unless he's with Vinny. When he's with Vinny, he's like a little bit more funnier or stuff like that. But if he does it with other people, it's like, ugh, good God. Like he needs to explain everything and every little thing and every tiniest detail and
It seems to me that fucking Quick Looks have been mostly consistent of him nowadays as well.
Mhm. Well, not
Yeah,
this
a lot
week
of
because he's not
a
there.
lot of Patrick.
So he's coming back one day.
I'll just name off a few that I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't watch The Cave, or I watched part of it. I almost immediately stopped watching The Journey Down Chapter 1. That just seemed boring. Fluidity Spin Cycle. Kentucky Route Zero.
Yeah, I stopped watching it though. It's just
Drox
like,
Operative. Those ones I just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, I agree. There are a couple that I just go, ugh, God. Like I try to keep.
I actually really liked the Cart Life one. I thought I wasn't expecting much from that, but I liked that one. And that Super Amazing Wagon Adventure, that actually looks
Yeah,
good.
that looks great. That looks fun. It does look fun. But yeah, I don't.
And I wish the music that Showdown Effect beta, like the music in there, like the music that's in there was awesome, but I wish I could have heard like the rest of it because they were having problems with getting the music running.
Mhm.
It's all like wailing guitars, like like Joe Satriani or something like that.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's already 4 that I have to watch now. Devil's Attorney, Angelica Weaver, Sonic and All Stars, Grid 2. I haven't watched any of those.
I watched a bit of the Sonic and All Stars one though. Oh boy, the frame rate in that game is bad
Oh, yeah.
on a 3DS.
It looks really bad. Holy crap.
Ben got that version.
Really?
Yeah, he has. I think he already has the console version. And he has got that version.
Okay.
I won't even get that version.
No, me either.
If the frame rate's that bad, no way. Forget that. I honestly don't think those kind of games would work on a 3DS.
Mhm.
Anyway, unless it's done completely different. Like Sonic Generations on the 3DS is like just pretty much 2D,
Mhm.
whereas like this is basically like a kind of watered down port of the console versions, which runs terribly.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much the site launch for this week.
Yeah, I'll be watching the Metal Gear Rising one next week now. I think Jeff's reviewing that, so he is.
Yeah, they filmed it already. They said so yesterday in Professional Fridays.
Okay.
They're gonna run it on.
Do you watch I Love Mondays?
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched it now, but
I mean, regularly. Do you watch it regularly?
yeah.
I watch it every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch it every time. It's pretty cool.
Some of them are alright, and some of them are just like really boring.
Yeah, some are dumb. Some just stupid stuff.
The funny one was like, the funny one was like the one with Jeff and Ryan were doing like the one late at night there.
Yeah. Yeah, they were the only
Ryan
ones.
was just there too.
Mhm.
They were the only ones in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I love Monday nights.
Mhm. So
Anyway, sorry for
no, sorry.
butting in too many times.
I'll skip the next news article about Gears of War because I don't really want to talk about it.
Sexist.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Star Wars fighting game footage emerges. Did you guys watch the video?
No,
No.
I just seen. I think you posted on Facebook about it.
Yeah.
Is it that Star Wars Masters of Terras Kai thing?
Yeah. Well, I think it was supposed to be that. Yeah.
Well, that game already exists already.
Yeah.
It's a remake of that game.
Yeah. It was supposed to be developed by Studio Gigante. Fighting game between Star Wars Universe people. So they have a little video that you see Anakin Skywalker and Darth Maul battling together. It looks all right, I guess. It looks pretty cool.
So this was a canceled game or something?
Yeah, it was canceled. It
Okay.
was canceled. The studio went out of business and they canceled the game. So, but it looks interesting. It looked interesting from the video that I watched. It's a 2-minute video, so looked good. It looked good. I guess I don't know if they're ever going to release it on another. Somebody's going to take it and release it or what, but it would be interesting.
Yeah, they're the ones who did WrestleMania 21 on the Xbox,
Hmm.
and it was a very bad game.
Oh, Studio Gigante.
'Cause I bought that game and then I returned it the next day.
Yeah.
It was that bad.
Those the Studio Gigante guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
they did that WrestleMania 21. The first and only, I think it was their first and only wrestling game.
Yeah. I guess so. If it's going to be that crappy, you know. So continuing on, I think Derek put this down. Need for Speed Most Wanted Wii U, the definitive version of the game.
Yeah, Criterion says that the Wii U is the definitive, best-looking version of the game, according to creative director Alexander J. Ward. They have a mode where somebody holding the gamepad can, like a second player can do something. They're calling it the father and son mode. It's a co-driver thing. It allows the gameplay player to guide, help, or even hinder the player using the Pro Controller or Wiimote. Father player, quote-unquote, has access to all game elements and can switch the son player's car and paint job and initiate races at will.
Mm-hmm.
In this game mode, gamepad players can turn traffic on and off, switch the environment between night and day, and distracting pursuing cops. Control also grants access to a map that will display the location of police cars, races, and speed cameras. Gamepad users can also take control of the car away from the driver, a great maneuver when playing with young children or petulant partners.
Mm-hmm.
And the game can apparently be played entirely on the gamepad screen.
Okay. I don't know.
So, I mean, they're adding some stuff, but I don't know. I mean, how's the frame rate going to be?
Exactly.
Any better than the 360 version, which was shit?
Yeah. It was pretty
I doubt
bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I would carve as the definitive version and still doesn't make me any more interested in this game. I played an hour and a half of it at the HMV there, back in November, and that's pretty much all I needed to know about the game to realise this game's not that good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but, I guess...
When I see this father and son mode thing, I think, we're all the people that are going to start bitching about this like they started bitching about the whole, girlfriend mode in Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to say, kids aren't good enough to play games on their own, they have to have somebody else help them.
I'm
stupid.
sure there's people out there already, Derek, we just haven't seen them yet. Probably doing that because people love to bitch about everything nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. People complain all the time.
Yeah.
So...
I'm one of them.
You are? Yeah. You do.
If you see me things on Twitter, though, I love to fucking complain a lot on Twitter sometimes.
That's true. But
I try to be a bit more constructive, I guess. Sometimes it seems a bit bitchy. Sometimes I want to try to be more constructive and opinionated.
yeah, you need more constructive criticism.
But there's other guys out there who's basically really, really bitchy. Just like
Bitching about Nino Cooney and the stupid AI.
Yeah.
Right.
One recent example.
Okay, so I guess we should end the news with HMV pulls out of Ireland. So I guess that concerns Darren.
Yeah.
What pulls out of Ireland?
Everywhere.
That sounds-
Every
that
single
just-
AHMV.
That just sounds so wrong.
Well, that's what the headline says.
Yeah, the HMV is pulling out of the Irish market entirely, closing all 16 of its stores in the region and laying off 300 employees from said stores, the company announced today to the Irish Examiner.
Hmm.
So basically, yeah, they're just pretty much getting rid of HMV in Ireland then. So there's one in Dublin I went to there not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So, yep, HMV is pretty much dead everywhere for me then. I think the only place that's going to have it now still is one in Belfast I can go to, but that's it.
Mm-hmm. That's
Which
pretty much.
is crap, I guess.
Yeah, we still have ours, but I haven't been in an HMV store in I don't know how long. So, yeah. I guess.
Yeah, there's a clear way these 16 stores are part of the 66 stores which Deloitte confirmed last week would be closed over the next 2 months, resulting in the firing of 930 employees.
Yeah, that's too bad.
We reached out to Deloitte
Deloitte.
for clarification.
Yeah, that's too bad for the people that work there, honestly. But too bad for you, which you don't have any stores to go get your games anymore.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go down to Dublin now because it's like an hour out away from where I live.
Mm-hmm.
But like like I said, the one near where I live's closing down, which is like great. Like as I said, like there's nothing for me now in terms of like stores to shop in.
Mm-hmm.
All I have in terms of stuff that has games in it is CEX, which is a second-hand store, Sainsbury's, which is just pretty much small fucking stuff with shit. They're still selling fucking Wii games. They don't even have a Wii U section in there. In our store. The fucking Wii games and DS, 3DS, PS3, Vita. But it's very, very small. It's like a couple of shelves and that's it. And Activision. Which is shit because their lineup is crap and their pre-owned prices are crap.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes back to my complaining again.
Exactly. So, it doesn't matter. We're done with the news, so there you go. Got a couple of launch.
And brave.
Exactly. We got a couple of launch dates to announce, or not. Black Ops 2 Revolution DLC. It's a map pack, of course, coming to PS3 and PC on February 28th. It's already out on Xbox 360 since January. I know Darren's going to get that, so he's pretty psyched about the whole maps coming out.
I haven't even gotten Black Ops 2 yet anyway, so I like to play the single player like I mentioned before, but multiplayer,
Honestly,
when there's cheaters about, why would I want to play it?
Yeah. But
when I can't get anywhere.
Honestly, single player is very good. I have to say.
Yeah, I heard good things.
The Last of Us on PS3 is delayed to June 14th. So that's pretty much it for that. DMC Devil May Cry Bloody Palace DLC will be out on 360, PS3, and PC February 20th.
I'll be getting it because it's free.
Yeah, it's free, so that's very interesting. I'll probably get it myself. Check it out. Mario Golf World Tour 3DS Summer 2013, as well as Donkey Kong Country Returns and Mario and Luigi Dream Team. So those were the announcements from the Nintendo event. Animal Crossing New Leaf on 3DS June 9th in the North America and June 14th in the United Kingdom. Europe.
Basically Europe.
Europe, okay. Europe. Amazing Spider-Man on the Wii U March 5th. I don't know.
Why release a game for nearly a year after it's out elsewhere?
I don't know why.
Stupid Wii
U. Fire Emblem Awakening April 19th in Europe, plus the 3DS XL bundle. I guess that's Derek that put that down there. And God of War Ascension demo on February 26th.
Which I'll probably might try out.
Apparently you can actually get it early if you prevail in some sort of social media sign-up challenge. They're calling it the Rise of the Warrior Social Challenge.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck
It's
is it?
www.godvor.com/rise-of-the-warrior.
Okay.
I forget if it was the beta now or it was a demo, but you can get access to you get the demo as well if you bought the Total Recall Blu-ray here. I think it was I don't know if it was the beta or it was a demo.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it might have been the beta.
Okay.
But that was like a few months ago that there, so I think it was a multiplayer beta because I think it was a multiplayer beta.
Mhm.
The game around that time.
Hey.
But I couldn't care less about the multiplayer in that game.
I don't even know
It's all
what the
about
multiplayer is
single player
about.
for me.
I don't even know what it's about. But anyway. So I guess that wraps it up. Unless you guys have something else to add.
Nope, Derek's starving.
Nope.
Derek's starving.
Wants
Yep.
his food, and I'm starving as well. I haven't had my dinner yet as well. So
So I guess I'm starving also. Oh, we're all starving.
yeah, we're all hungry motherfuckers.
So let's end this podcast for this week. As usual, leave us comments on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter. I'm dboyden on Twitter.
I'm DowM85.
I'm GigaStormZ.
And follow us on Facebook at the United Gamedom Podcast Group, which we'll try to post some stuff in there because we haven't done jack shit in a long time. So we'll try to...
I put the link to that developers post on Reddit about the Aliens Colonial Marines development process.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that.
I put that on there.
Hmm. So we'll try to put some more stuff on there as time goes by, I guess. So yeah, I think that's it. Nothing else to add. Anybody? No, we're going to eat. We're going out.
Yeah, I won't be here if he's doing a podcast next week.
I will be if you guys aren't. I'm talking about the damn PlayStation event.
Yeah, I'm.
Well, you can do it though. Like I said, I'm not doing it though because I'll talk on for another 3 hours and I'll be rushing along, or else I can just come in and for a while and head off. I might just do that.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I think I might just do that actually from now on whenever I'm working.
Yeah, drop in, drop out.
Yeah, just drop in and stay there for an hour and then head off.
All right.
And then stay in.
Well, the problem is are you gonna be able to sync it up with the audio?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, so I'll start the chat next week on Skype because if you leave, we lose the connection. So
Yeah.
I'll start it up.
See you guys. Oh shit.
Radio show's over. Okay. All right, let's close this out. So thank you for listening, and we will see you next week with the PlayStation 4 launch. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, yep.